welcome to the Spooky Commander Night!
What am I dressed up as? I don't know either, but I put on something spoopy.
Oh, he's Squid Game.
My favorite Netflix show.
What could be more scary than the unknown? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's awesome and smart.
I had a pile of stuff beside me and saw that Kathleen was wearing awesome makeup, so I was like, well, I'm not going to make her be alone. So welcome to the Friday Night Paper Fight here on the Loading Ready Run Network. I'm Ben, joined by half of Wheeler.
Hey, I'm dressed up as a guy from the Sopranos prequel.
The upper torso of Kathleen.
Yes, I'm dressed up to distract from my deck.
And the big universe brain of Nelson.
What? No, this is Adam. I'm just dressed up as Nelson.
That's a very convincing outfit. That's
Toggles, my doggles.
It is Adam.
Am I right, gamers?
Oh God! All right.
It's like he's
This
in the
mask
room
is
with
horrible.
us.
Hi, we're playing Commander, and the spookiness is going to be determined in various ways. It's spooky for real, spooky for pretend. It'll be spooky all over in this biz. And speaking of spookily good things, cardkingdom.com/LRR is a place where you can get such spooky good deals on your singles and upcoming sets like Crimson Vow. I don't know if pre-orders are up for the new set yet. Probably not. Only 15 cards have been spoiled. But they will likely open pre-orders soon, and you can order cards through them and get all kinds of cool things. So cardkingdom.com/LR. Also, if you say Larry Rhett sent us button, please, you get a cool little button that says
Is it still?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Upkeep, draw, whoops, untap.
Oh, great. Perfect. And also a reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason that we're able to do all kinds of cool things. So thank you very, very much. We really, really appreciate it.
Thanks for paying for my makeup remover.
Yeah.
Thanks for paying for my full body Nelson suit.
Yeah.
Kathleen supplies the makeup, but the makeup remover you have to get separately.
Just like real life. Anything else I'm missing, or do we want to play Magic the Gathering?
I did have one quick question before we begin our match of Commander in Magic the Gathering. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
Oh, man. You know what? I'm gonna bust open the mold and man, I like to eat humankind.
The most dangerous candy of all.
Their delicious flesh. Yeah.
Hunting the most dangerous candy.
We got that clean, right? Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna say candy corn.
Ooh, yummy.
Outside the box.
Yeah.
Kathleen?
Okay, I feel like one of the most objectively delicious things you can eat is a miniature Snickers, but that's not special and Halloweeny enough. So I'm going to say those chocolate-covered marshmallow pumpkins.
Ooh.
Well, that's not bad. Okay, I have two answers. So on the one hand, I want to defend fun-size candy bars that you only get at Halloween because it is special and tiny and probably worse for the planet because there's all that extra packaging.
I wish I was special and tiny.
But I love tiny Three Musketeers or the tiny Crispy Crunch. Just one bite of Crispy Crunch so that you get like a whole bite that includes both ends that have like a little more chocolate than the middle parts, right? And go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, objectively, then by the environmental standards, the best Halloween candy is a miniature box of Smarties because those are wrapped in paper that you can recycle.
That's true. If only they also came in a box instead of a big bag. But yes,
The Americans might not know what we mean by Smarties either.
Yeah.
Canadian M&M's team.
No.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, like
Yes.
flat size.
Yeah.
They're different.
What about you, Ben?
Well, thank you for asking, Ben. For me, it's gotta be candy.
Oh, yeah, that's that makes the most sense.
And if I had to narrow it down, I got a real sweet tooth for the sweet stuff.
Yeah, it's better than getting a rock. All right, let's play some Magic the Gathering.
Nice and narrow answer, just like we love there.
None of us rolled the dice before, so I don't know who's going first. Hey, look at Ben's collection.
What? How about Ben Ulmer goes first to buy Ben Wheeler the absolute greatest amount of time?
I'm ready, but honestly, my favorite candy was the shortbread from the little old lady across the street that I ate behind my parents' back because
they said you had to throw it out.
Yeah, they're like, you can't eat that. I'm like, what is she going to do? Murder me? She would have done it years ago.
No, she needs to fatten you up enough first.
Oh, I was way ahead of her. Don't you worry.
I'm playing an Exodus Arik Overlord deck, but really the spoopy thing I'm doing is actually I never want to cast him. I'm only ever going to cast the backside, Awaken the Blood Avatar. I only want to cast the sorcery side for the entire game. I'm going to literally do nothing else but that. And I guess for spookiness, well, I mean, it's a blood sacrifice. I don't know how much more concrete you can get than that. That's like peak spooky.
Like, come on, Blood Avatar, wake up!
I'm only interested in Exodus for his butt. So I'm gonna play a Nomad Outpost and say go, Kathleen.
All right, I am playing a deck that is spooky. Not because I'm playing Nekusar, the Mind Razor. He is a zombie wizard. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Nekusar deals 1 damage to that player. But at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. So Halloween is a time of giving. It's a time of generosity.
Yeah, we're gonna
so
get
everybody
a lot of cards.
gets some extra cards. There's just a price to pay. It's just because he's black. He's a black aligned creature. That is how black draws cards. You have to pay a little bit of life to get them.
That's fair.
But this deck is spooky because I went to go pull it out of the box and it was in the wrong box. And then I counted the cards and there was not the right amount of cards and we had to find the cards. And then I was sleeving my deck and I was 7 sleeves short. So I had to get some different purple sleeves, but they don't quite match. As you can see, they're very similar in color, but they have a slightly different sheen. Oh, they look quite different on camera, though. The point being, I don't know what those cards are because I was sleeving it in such a hurry. This is like the Nightmare Magic scenario. If I don't have the right cards, I don't have the right sleeves, nothing is working.
This is 10 minutes before go time at Friday Night Magic.
Yes, exactly.
Kathleen, though, you have unlocked, honestly, one of the scariest things for tournament Magic players.
Yeah.
Is unintentional marked cards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pretty scary.
Think of the game losses.
And I drew a 1-land hand. Boo.
Just mulligan it.
Well, I'm just gonna.
You can mulligan it. That's okay.
We're just here to hang out. This is casual Magic. Hey, Nelson, who are you playing while Kathleen's doing a mulligan?
Well, I built a Geist of St. Traff deck, and I thought, what's truly scary? I know, something that we don't usually do here on Loading Ready Run Network very often, but for Halloween, I'll bust it out. It's Blue-White Control! We're just gonna straight up counter your stuff and blow up the creatures and do all the things that everyone hates in Magic.
That is scary.
Yeah,
that is scary.
So, I've got another deck in case this one's horrible and we need to concede because it's been too long and everyone hates everything about their life, but for now, at least I get to enjoy the fear of that looming over this game.
All right.
Halloween is a time to stop everybody else from having fun.
Right?
You're playing the tricks.
Yeah.
Kathleen's giving out the treats.
Nelson's the house with all the lights off and a sign that's like, we do not celebrate Halloween. Go away.
Yeah.
That's right. I also thought,
in it.
because of the counter spells, I thought maybe my deck could have a weird experience of shopping at Spirit Halloween store where they don't quite have all the things you want and there's a bunch of disappointing news and also it's dusty and smells weird. Anyways.
Yeah.
And it used to be a Foot Locker.
Yeah. Swamp Go from you, Kathleen?
Yeah.
Okay. Island Go.
On my
Wheeler,
upkeep,
who are you playing?
I am playing Atris, Oracle of Half Truths. Although I call it Atris, Oracle of Half-Sized Candy Bars. which is a name that I came up with and stuck with, but honestly, it's probably the worst one. Because I wanted to, it's trick or treat. And so I wanted to play a thing that was like, hey, you pick either this or you pick that, but also you don't know what you're picking. And so I'm blue-black, morphs, foretold, manifests, and other weird stuff.
I like that a lot.
Sweet.
And also, I have a German version, and its name in German kind of looks like Halloween.
That's sweet.
Yeah,
All right.
it's Der Halber. No, I'm not even going to do it. And then the scariest part about all of it is there was an issue that caused me to be unable to finish my deck or sleeve my deck. So I'm playing it unsleeved, and nothing's scarier than an unsleeved underground sea. Ooh.
Hey!
I was going to set up that joke for later, but it was in my opening hand. I shouldn't have played that land. Go ahead, Ben.
All right.
I feel like that could be like a Saw movie. It's like, in front of you, you have an underground sea, and there's a bottle of ketchup suspended above it.
All right. I'm going to play a command tower on an arcane signet and pass.
I'm going to play a command tower as well and pass.
It's the most powerful land
I'll
that
play
everyone's playing.
a Plains, Talisman of Progress. I'll lose a life and cast Preordain. It's kind of an unfamiliar one. This is my first time casting this from the our show is on Friday. Can you make it? Secret Lair? Okay, I'm scrying too. Yeah, let's go one top, one bottom. That there. Draw this one, and we'll say go.
Draw.
So you have penny sleeves on your deck, right, Wheeler? I'm just kind of freaking out over
Looks like
no,
tight fits
they're
around it.
tight fits. Yeah,
Okay.
I have. Yeah, I got a solid like 20,000 cards all in KMCs, and I don't want to think about how much that's cost me over the years. I'm going to play a Marsh Flats and pass.
Okay.
You got to think about how much money it saved you.
I'm just thinking about how much food I've put on Ed's table from Yellow Jacket, and it's like, all right, great.
All right. I'm going to tap for 4 and play SRAM's Expertise. I'm going to make 3 servos. And I get to cast a spell with CMC 3 or less without paying the cost. I'm going to cast a Sedgemoor Witch.
Oh, that's a good card.
Strong.
And pass the turn.
That's
I'm also going to
mine.
take this outfit off because this mask is not conducive. I'll be back.
I really did like your Darkest Dungeon cosplay, though. You can't hear
Thank
me.
you.
Oh,
That
you-
was like a really weird, like budget sex cult.
I'm playing a Rakdos Guildgate tapped, and I'm passing the turn.
By the way,
Eyes.
here's Wheeler's commander in German. That,
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
you get it, right?
Halwaranine. Yeah, it looks a little bit like Halloween.
From a distance, it looks like Halloween.
HLL and at the back, it says Halloween.
Yeah.
I've got a Castle Vantress, and then I'm all done.
It's also the creature type for Oracle is Berater. And so maybe the scariest thing is somebody making fun of you on the internet. Ooh. I'm going to fetch Marsh Flats. I should have done this earlier. Apologies. I'm going to just grab a ice tunnel because I cut right to it. I'm going to...
Sick.
Oh, yeah. I'll just get that shuffle going. Ooh. Honestly, if I could play and with tight fits, like perfect fits, as my sleeves, I would. But they feel so
Yeah.
good. Oh my god. But that's that's a level of luxury that frankly wish didn't exist. Sorry. Also, the top card of my deck has an F written on the back.
Classic. It's probably written on the sleeve.
No. It's written. So whatever this card is, I proxied
So
it.
it's not marked sleeve, so you're fine. You're in the clear.
That card was at one point also a forest. In
I guess
in a standard deck, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, do you want to know what it was?
Yeah,
Sure. Also a forest.
Wayfarer's.
Classic.
Play a Wayfarer's Bauble. I'll play an island for the turn and pass.
It's like any card from Mirrodin Block could have writing on the back.
This might actually just be from like the Wayfarer's Bubble I owned at this time, because YJ ran out of forests around that time.
Yeah.
So,
Forests used to be a hard
forests
get
were in
for a
high
while.
demand.
We live on an island, everyone, in case you forgot. Sorry, is that a go after the first bubble? Okay.
Oh, that's me. All right.
Ben Ulmer, you're up. Sedgemoor Witch. Time to cook up a stew.
I'm going to do this right now, by the way.
What's cooking? All right, I'm gonna play a Swazomp, and
I love those servo tokens. They're super fancy.
they're actually Thopters, but I mean, it's like whatever. It's a 1/1 colorless friendo. I would like to go to combat.
Yep.
I'm gonna send these 3 little buddies at Kathleen.
Badooped.
And I'll send this 3/2 Menashe at Nelly.
I accept.
Great attacks, Ben.
Yeah. I gotta make my allies early, because I know Ben's got the most powerful deck. Alright, I'm gonna tap for 4 and play a Anointed Procession.
Anointed
wow.
Procession?
Yeah, Anointed Procession.
Time to make.
I think maybe we will condescend Anointed Procession.
Ah,
You've got one
man.
mana.
Alright. Can I take that back and attack all at Nelson?
I'm afraid you may not. So
How much should you put
No,
into
no.
it?
Well, hang on. Let's put it to a vote.
well, I'm trying to read your mana. Sorry, you just have a Nomad Outpost untapped?
Yep.
Okay, I'll pay 2. So counter unless you pay 2.
Yeah. It's gone.
I'll scry 2.
All right.
One top, one bottom there.
I will pass the turn.
All right.
You still get do you? Sedgemoor Witch is a non-creature, or it's only instant sorcery?
It's instant or sorcery. Magecraft
cool,
was
cool.
very picky.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, I didn't draw a 4th land. So I'm going to cast Propaganda. Creatures can't attack you unless their controller pays 2 for each for each creature he or she controls that's attacking you.
Okay.
That sounds good. Or so Kathleen has told me.
I'll cast a Brainstorm. Sorry, are you done, Kathleen? Or
I'm done.
In response to that, I'm gonna Village Rites one of my little servo buddies. Get a pest and draw 2 cards.
sounds good.
Ooh, it's a sweet Village Rites.
Yeah.
Okay, putting 2 back.
I need a pest token.
Untap it. Sorry.
So Ben's. So you sacrificed a creature, so you got another creature and drew 2 cards. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Sedgemoor Witch is a very cool and good card.
Yeah.
I agree. Rhystic Study? Island? Yeah, we're doing it. Here we are. We're playing Spooky Commander.
No kidding.
Oh, God.
I will ask if you pay the 1. Go ahead, Wheeler.
I'll never pay the 1.
I will draw a card.
I haven't done anything. Although I like the enthusiasm. Well, time to get my old commander out. Tap 4. God, Arena does this for me. I'm going to play Atris. It says Target opponent looks at the top 3 cards of my deck and separates them into a face-down pile and a face-up pile.
Oh, it's the
put a
most
pile in
fun
the
thing
hand.
to do on a webcam commander ever.
Well,
just tell the
it's
other 2 people to
secrets.
look away.
Yeah, everybody close your eyes.
Except
including
for-
me. Including me, except for Ben. Ben, you will be the decider.
Okay.
All right, here are the 3 piles. Ooh.
Is it only 3 cards?
Yes.
Okay, so I see a Grim Haruspex. I'm not supposed to say these out loud.
I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you can if you want.
Writes
right.
down Grim Haruspex.
What's the one on the left side? That's the only one I can't recognize.
This one?
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Hold on. I just dropped a bunch of tokens on my dog. It's got like, can somebody tell me? Okay.
Entertainment.
Oh, all right, great. That actually helps out way more. I'm gonna put the one in the middle
Yeah.
and the one on the left together.
Okay. Are they upside down or no?
They are going to be upside down.
Thank you very much. I need somebody with
Yeah,
a human
no,
touch.
you're doing-
I'll
yeah,
take
you're
these.
doing great.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll take these.
Yeah.
Muck. The Grim Haruspex.
Yeah. Great. All right, that worked out perfect. Everybody was
Great.
good to go.
That was
Happy
fun.
pandemic, everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Fetid Pools and pass.
All right, hold on.
Oh, I have to go to discard. Oh. I will discard my right into being.
Okay.
All right. I will untappity and draw for the turn.
Do you wish to pay a mana for heuristic studies?
No, you can take it, pal.
Wait, when are you?
Oh, I'm doing this wrong. I thought it was whenever they draw a card. I'm thinking of the white one. That's okay. When you cast a spell, I'll draw that card. Maybe.
Yeah, you
Sorry.
drew a card off of me casting a spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're good. I'm just reading this terrible card for the first time.
All right, I'm gonna play Phyrexian Tower. It only Ristic is only on copy, right?
Cast a spell. Whenever you cast a spell.
Okay, or yeah, on cast, not copy.
Not when you have copies. Yeah.
Okie dokie. I'm going to sacrifice these 3 tokens. Gaining a life, which I will have to bring up the thing later. And paying a red and a black to cast Awaken the Blood Avatar.
Okay. Now I'll ask if you want to pay an extra mana so I can draw a card or not.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Okay, I'm drawing a card.
I will. What does it do?
So each opponent sacrifices a creature, and I create a 3/6 black and red avatar token with haste, which whenever it attacks, everybody takes 3.
Into the pool with you.
Is that resolving?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah, you get a pest token too.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. That goes up. And then I'm going to cast Dragon Fodder, making another pest token and 2 goblins.
I'll counterspell Dragon Fodder.
All right.
Also, Heuristic Studies trigger.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
All right, so I have another pest, which I will make in a second. All right, combat. I will swing with everything at Nelson.
I'll take 6.
And everybody takes another 3 on top of it.
The Avatar just came out, right?
It has
It's
haste.
got haste.
Oh, it does. Nice.
Yeah.
Boy.
It's a hasty avatar.
Listen, I'm getting counterspelled by Nelson, and I don't need to also be counterspelled by you, Paul.
Yikes.
I thought the Avatar was lazier than it is.
Pow pow. Yeah.
And I think that'll probably be me. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, friends.
Why can't I draw
You said you gained a
another
life.
land?
Yes.
Ben?
Yeah. Sorry. I'll bring up the thing in a hot second. I have so many different tokens in this deck.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can. I'll bring you up to 41.
I'm gonna play a gutter snipe, and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Oh,
you
that's
wanna-
a good one.
I'll draw a card because you don't have a 4th mana.
No,
Okay.
sure don't have a 4th mana.
All right.
Oh, it's not my turn yet.
Almost. Core Haven. Thank you, Quinlan. I'll cast Faith's Fetters targeting the Avatar.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, I'll gain 4 life. And I'm done.
I like your pests, Ben.
Thank you.
Lol. I would like to play Primordial Mist.
Ooh. Do you want to pay the 1?
No, never.
Okay. I might still counter that.
You had a different deck, you said, Nelson?
Yeah, it really did.
I mean, I don't know what you were expecting, man.
Yeah.
Spooky. That's fine. It's fine.
It honestly, I do like it from like a theme point of view.
Yes,
Maybe
yeah.
just not an experiencing point of view, but it's thematically it's extremely strong.
I feel like we never do this, so
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I want to play this whole game out and see
Yeah.
how it ends up going.
Okay. We're gonna
Because
let
it also
Fred-
gives me the rare opportunity in a game of loading ready run commander where I don't feel bad for targeting somebody.
I mean, the other thing is when there's one, you have the situation where it's like one person trying to keep all 3 people down with
Yeah.
counter spells. So it's, there's a limit to how much you can do.
Oh yeah.
Oh, right. That's true. Just remember
Yeah.
that if we don't like Nelson's deck, that's Adam playing right now. So it's Adam that we're upset about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone said
Such an Adam deck.
Yeah,
Someone said I
classic
couldn't
Adam.
possibly be the heel to follow up Adam, but then they didn't. They said that before they saw what was in my deck.
Yeah.
Like it's certainly a heel strategy.
Caveman Har says, your deck is the house that gives out toothpaste.
Nelson's is the scariest deck by a lot.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. We came to scare you, kids.
Sorry,
Everyone's
did it
afraid
already
of
go
the
all the way
dentist.
through? Is it Ben's turn?
It's
I'm
I mean,
I'm trying
we're
to
just
cast
chatting. Yeah, we
Oh, I'm
resolved.
sorry.
I said it was fine.
All right,
Yeah.
great.
Manifest and Battle Motion. Yeah.
Primordial Mist.
I
This
would
card's
like
cool.
to go to my end step and manifest the top card of my library.
All right. I have a response, yo.
What are you going to do?
You're gonna get to
Thought
do your
scour
thing.
me?
No, man. I just want to do. I'm just
What are you
gonna.
what are you
I'm
gonna
plug the
counterspell me?
forbidden and copy it 3 times.
Oh,
How does that work?
So, as an additional cost to cast a spell, you may
Okay.
sacrifice. Oh, sorry. Yeah. So it's as an additional cost to cast the spell, you may sacrifice 1 or more
Okay.
creatures. When you do, copy the spell. So I'm going to go boink,
Alright.
boink, boink. So that's 4, right?
You're
Or is
gonna
it 3?
sacrifice 3 creatures, or
if you sacked,
yeah.
yeah.
If you sack 3, you get 4 cards and lose 4 life.
Yeah.
Yes,
And I would get 4.
yeah,
Pests back.
yeah.
Yeah, because that's how Magecraft works, right?
Yeah.
Cast or copy.
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw 1 card from Mystic Study, unless you
Cool.
have another moment. Okay.
So I'm gonna go 4 and lose 4 life. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're on the
Those-
board.
Yeah. And I'll need to make some more pest tokens in a hot moment, but I'm probably gonna actually sack them. So okay.
So I just made the connection as to why your tokens were named what they are. Because
they're pests.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, drawing for the turn. I'm gonna play Smoldering Marsh, untapped.
Right. Did you gain your life points for your pest tokens dying?
Oh no, so I guess be at 39.
Cool.
Yeah. So I have 2 more pests right now. I'm just gonna do this for a sec because I'm actually gonna change up how I'm doing this based on the draw. So I'm gonna tap for 4 and play heroic reinforcements.
Whoa. Okay, Ristic Studies trigger.
Yeah, you can draw.
Where's the streetwise Hercules?
Yeah, let's do. I'll cast Force of Negation, exiling a disallow,
Okay.
targeting heroic reinforcements.
I get another pest.
Yes.
This one has summoning sickness. Then I will.
What if somebody brought Thrun? Like,
Yeah, I know.
check out the scary troll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap for 3. Okay, so I'm gonna sack 4 pest tokens and pay 2 to play Awaken the Blood Avatar again.
Oh, more blood. Oh, I guess this Fate's Fetter is in the graveyard, isn't it? Because you said.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, Ristic Studies.
So I'm gonna gain 3 life, get a pest token, make my hasty avatar.
Yeah, that's all fine.
Go to combat.
Yep.
I'm going to.
hold up. Wait, we,
Oh,
we lose creatures, right?
Yes, sorry, everybody
yeah.
has to sacrifice
Avatar.
a creature.
Oh, yeah. Captain.
From Avatar.
Poor Goblin.
I lose my
Yeah.
manifested dream chisel.
And
We lose 3 life immediately now, right? Or-
when I attack. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
everybody takes 3, and then I'm gonna swing for another 6 at Nelson
22.
and pass the turn.
Well, okay, I can play it though. That's not so bad. I'm gonna play a vampire Nighthawk.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Untap. Or,
That is
sorry,
a good one.
I'll draw a card from Ristic Studies. And I'll draw
Yes,
another
you
card.
will.
Okay.
Oh, does Force of Negation exile what it counters?
Ooh, sorry. Counter target on spell. If that spell is countered, exile it. Yes. Sorry.
Gotcha. Thanks.
I didn't catch that.
I have never played against the card.
Yeah, normally we're too polite.
Normally, but it's Halloween.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to be.
it's
I want to be
spooky.
very clear that I hope you don't feel like I'm dumping on you, Nelly.
No, this is great. This is what we signed up
Okay,
for. You're
perfect.
Great.
But-
You're
Forces-
great. Everyone's great.
Forces in Commander get a bad rap because by themselves they're pretty good.
Mhm.
Like they're if someone's trying to resolve a Crater Hoof Behemoth or like a Triumph of the Hordes,
Yeah, you got to
You're
have
gonna be
some answer
happy.
to it. Yeah,
it's when it's when your force pitches a real counterspell and then you have another real counterspell where it starts to be like, okay, well, yeah.
well, especially with so many cards nowadays having like big ETB, effects, right? Like you have
Yeah.
to counter it on the stack.
Yeah.
I definitely get it.
We're gonna Day of Judgment now.
All right, I don't have to make new tokens. Sick.
Okay.
I'm gonna gain 2 life.
Kathleen, I have cards in here that let multiple people draw cards, and
You know what?
We'll
So
get you
do
that
I.
land. We'll get you
I
that
did-
land.
It's literally in my hand. I could start drawing extra cards now.
Okay, I'm gonna pass to clean up and pitch this Seachrome Coast. Back to you, Wheeler.
Thanks, Nelson. Coming to you live from the ice tunnel. Yeah. Island. Well, what the hell do you do? Oh. I would like to go to my end step and activate, or not activate, trigger this Primordial Mist.
Sounds good.
Manifesting this card. And as I add more manifests and morphs, left to right, the ones that have been in play the longest will be on the left moving forward. I'm not going to do the 1, 2, 3 sort of thing.
Okay,
Okay.
works for me, man.
Okay.
That was an end step pass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as opposed to a main step path. All right, draw.
You're allowed to do that. Oh,
Yeah,
like,
that's
instead of
true.
stopping my second main, and then I'll pass through a combat, right?
Or an
Who knows? Maybe I'm running mana drain in this deck too.
could have been an instep pass. Really
Instep
gets the
pass.
ball
Insane
down the
pass.
field.
Yeah. Maybe it was a
A
heal.
2-step pass.
Yeah, heal ball change pass.
Yeah. Ah, shoot! I'm so silly. I forgot I'm supposed to be running snows in this deck.
Let's pretend they're all snow.
Yeah. Your lands are all snow.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, your basics are all snow. How about that?
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
all your lands. So let's not get ahead first.
Yeah,
Your
you know,
command
my
tower
snow
is snow.
Phyrexian tower, my snow commander tower.
I
Yeah, the reasoning being because it's like my favorite card to run in Aristocrats decks. It's Thermopod.
Thermopod.
I'm sorry, Thermopod. Remind me.
It is a 4/3 with snow mana, activate, gain haste until end of turn, and sacrifice creature, add 1 red mana to your pool.
It's
All right.
what if Skirk Prospector were a large bug, or it's a slug or something?
Yeah.
It's a
It's a slug. It is a slug, yeah.
All right. May I draw a card?
Yeah, man.
Okay. Slug's good. It's a good
I'm
slug
gonna-
you got right there.
You can also play this Mog War Marshal.
Hey, Mog.
Hey,
Hey,
Mom.
Mog.
I'll draw another card.
And play this Godless Shrine tapped. And
Where have all the young men gone, and where are all the Mogs?
Nice.
I'm gonna sacrifice Mog War Marshal to Thermopod and use that snow mana on Thermopod.
You didn't even need snow basics.
I didn't. You were a fool to give them to me in the first place. I'm gonna hit Nelson for 4.
Okay.
I like that the 2 tokens generated by the War Marshal never even got to see the War Marshal. They're just like, why are we here?
One did. The first one came in and was like, oh, hell yeah. Wait. What's
you
that
go?
slug? And I'll pass to you, Kathleen.
Where's
all
the
right.
on Ben's end step? Continuing the song. Where's the where's the Tin Street Goblin? Who's boss of all the mobs?
Nice.
Oh, very good. Yeah.
Double Crinko.
Hold on. Let me
Chef's
turn on
kiss.
some echo and I can go like.
I'm not hearing anything. But I appreciate
Discord's
it.
noise. Discord's noise thing was
Oh.
blocking it. Twitch chat heard it.
I drew my 4th land, but it comes into play tapped. I'm done.
Oh no!
Harsh. Okay, what am I doing? We're definitely casting. Actually, maybe like this.
Maybe Kathleen's deck is the scariest thing of all because it just shows how cruel life is. While it could be completely out of your control and there's nothing you can do about it.
Missing card, sleeves are fucked, mana or sleeves are gone, mana screwed.
Yeah.
Like it's like this is the nightmare magic scenario. But I'm here with my friends, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's all the propaganda.
Oh, maybe.
Statistically, wouldn't happen to me, but it did, and now my life has a timer on it.
I played a land and cast an Ether Spell Bomb, and now I'm going to say go.
EOTFOFYL.
Ooh.
Nice.
I will not pay.
Mystic Study tricks?
I'm feeling cheeky. I'll pay 1.
Okay, no draw.
This might be the first time I paid for a Ristic Study.
Yeah. I just let it happen all the time and then go, how could I have possibly lost this game?
Yeah.
I also feel cheeky and want to cast this Torrential Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
With these manas. And then I'll bring back, I guess, Counterspell. No, all right, it could be Force of Negation. Sure.
Okay.
Okay, Force of Negation. Thank you.
Untap. Draw.
Wait, isn't that fact or fiction happening?
No, he
No, I
countered
got
it.
countered.
Counter, right. It was fiction.
It was fiction.
Fiction, comma, stranger than.
AoE tags are.
He said I was going to
AO3
lose.
tags.
Yeah.
Slow burn.
Take it easy.
Enemies to friends, back to enemies. Then to smooching.
I hate that I know nothing of this world, but I understand everything that you're saying. I'll try to cast Felwar Stone. I will not pay the 1.
Coffee shop AU. These are very funny, I assure you.
Then I'll tap 3. And I'll play. Well, a morph, maybe.
Ooh, a cheeky morph.
Oh,
What could it be?
oh, come on, lads, have a cheeky morph.
Does your morph want to come with a 4th mana?
No.
Oh my lord.
I would like to.
You want to attack somebody?
Well, I don't want to attack Ben because he's doing God's work. I don't want to attack Kathleen because of propaganda, and I can't attack Nelson. And then I flip my hand over. Great. My day's ruined. I'll go to my end step. Trigger.
Is that your hand on the right side? Or no?
No. These are all the spells, hopes, and dreams I had.
All right. All done?
Yeah.
Okay. Untap. A draw. Well, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would like to. How much mana do I need to do the thing I'm trying to do here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my hander is 7. Yeah, okay. I think I can do this, provided I don't heck it up or I don't get countered. Okay, so I'd like to Phyrexian Tower this goblin. So I have 2 black. And go, we'll say, white. So that's, and then 1, and then I need to pay 4 more. Right? So I'm doing the thing that I said I wasn't going to do because I'm starting to run out of things. I would like to play Exodus. Does my man's resolve?
Do you want to pay the 1?
No.
He's going to give it to us.
Yeah, Exodus is in play.
Cool. All right. Then I will play a land for the turn. Sack this goblin. And then go black-white to play Kaya's Guile.
Kaya's Guile.
Trigger for Exodus. I'm going to grab Sedgemoor Witch and put it back in my hand.
Kaya's Guile's good.
Okay. I guess I probably should have told you the modes. I'm going to go, each opponent sacks a creature, and I'm going to make a spirit token.
Okay, I'm gonna sacrifice my Fabled Passage. Is that okay?
I'm going to respond.
Yeah.
Respond.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
With 2 things.
Okay.
One, Kaya's Guile is good, but her Nash is better.
Kyle's Nash.
That's a Street Fighter joke. And secondly, I'm going to mega. Wait, hold on. If you cost 3, you mother family channel. Never mind. Instead, wait, why did I flip my cards upside down? Oh no, I'm going to cast Reality Shift. Reality Shift. I would like to exile Torrential Gear Hulk, and then Nelson gets to manifest the top card.
He's gonna have to sack it.
No, he's fetching to
sack
find
something else.
Yeah, he's fetching to find a island to bounce his Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
This goes here. This goes here. I have a 2/2. All right. Failed Passage.
Yeah.
Or sorry, card draw off Reality Shift.
Well, it's a little late. You missed the trigger,
All
but
right,
I mean, no, it's okay. You can draw the card. Really should remember your triggers, though. You control the trigger, So
no, that's fine. If the judge came over, it makes
Mom's
sense.
Spaghetti.
It makes sense. Yeah, okay. It says it's a May.
If this Megamorph costs 2, I'd let you draw.
I don't want to draw it. We're not going to draw that card. That's okay. That's okay. Mom Spaghetti triggered spaghetti. Yeah, exactly. All right.
We good?
I'm thinking about bouncing my manifest. Actually, should I do that? Sorry. It's just what's the other mode of Kaya's right now? It's everybody stops creature and you make a spirit or something.
I'm making a spirit.
Ooh, can you make me one too?
Yeah.
This is a little wild, but I'd like a gin
this
and
is all
juice.
fine. It's fine with me. Let's all sacrifice creature. I'm sacrificing a memory lapse.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I'm going to sacrifice my manifest, which is a ghost horse, which means that we will not have another ghost horse power ranking this year, kids.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Blame Adam, I guess.
Why is it my fault?
Combat.
Wait, no. Yeah. Fine.
I swing at Nelson with this slug.
It's 4 damage.
4 damage.
You know what? I'm going to bounce your slug.
All right, the slug's bounced. Go to Kathleen.
Oh, now we're getting real here. And I've drawn a 5th land.
Oh, this game's busted wide open.
Oh, yeah.
I am going to cast something that's going to help me dig myself even further out of this hole. Spiteful Visions.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
At the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card. Whenever a player draws a card, Spiteful Visions deals 1 damage to that player.
Sick.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Do you pay the 1 for Ristic Study when you cast that?
No.
I'm going to draw a card before that's in play, and I'm going to counter that. With
What?
Oh
Force of Will. The first spell Kathleen's played in like 3
Hey,
turns.
she made a Nighthawk and a propaganda.
And then they immediately got sent to the bin.
Well,
Come on. I wanted to draw an extra card, Nelson.
I want you to draw extra cards too. I just don't want me taking 8 damage.
You
turn.
simply should have let the card that's going to kill you resolve.
Right? hey, I lost a life.
Yeah.
That Force of Will wasn't
It's
free.
okay. It's okay.
All right.
It's,
I'm
Nelson-
whittling them down, team.
I'm losing. I'm at 17. I have like less than half of the life of the rest of you.
both of these face down cards are Blightsteel Colossus.
Right?
So
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to untap. Kathleen, unless you have something else.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Why would Nelson think there's something bad about a card called Spiteful Vision?
Also, Paul, my commander should be at 6 for the tax now.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Wall of Omens trigger. Okay.
think of all the damage he would have taken off Spiteful Visions with that Wall of Omens.
Right. Planes.
Got like half a Phyrexian mana on it.
I just like that Nekasar the Mind Razor just has Spiteful Visions all the time. He's just like, ah!
No matter what.
It's a tough life.
Ponder?
Oh, you can ponder. Ooh, nice full art ponder. The old reward ones.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Right
I like
here.
it.
Dog's trying to eat cat food right in front of me. No.
My dog is sleeping on an extension cord.
Can't you
That's
read?
probably
I won't
fine.
shuffle. Draw.
See, your dog's young enough that it'll
He'll
listen.
bounce back from a
and will-
from a jolt.
yeah. Exactly.
Signet.
My dog's so old, she just is like, what's going to happen? He's not going to get mad at me.
C'est la vie.
I've lived a long life.
Yeah.
Cat
Bon
food.
chance.
Cat food, dog food, it all goes to the same place.
Sad
in the end.
robot.
Sad robot, Wall of Omens. Got the land from it. Sango.
At the end of
One
the day, my owner, he still picks up the same poo, huh? Doesn't matter how it goes down.
Your dog is Quebecois?
She is actually.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. Play an island, and I won't pay the one.
I'll draw. Oh wait, no, I won't.
Oh, I almost got him on the GRV. Let's.
I like that we're resorting to dirtier and dirtier things.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I feel validated. Thank you, team.
Well, what's the biggest booty in play?
I have an 04.
I have a 2-4.
Tied.
A 2 for what?
Extus Omens.
Ooh. What does this card do again? Why are you so bad? Oh my god.
Temperate droplet in chat with no, je ne regrette rien. No, le cat food. No, le dog food.
That's a good rendition of that, Nelson.
That was
impressed.
really good. Yeah.
Temperature droplet really inspired me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I've watched Inception about 1,000 times.
Edith Piaf, cat girl.
That's such a good James quote. Damn it, we're back in stupid Quebec. No!
Yeah, what was happening in 2015?
I assume he was playing GeoGuessr.
GeoGuessr.
Oh, right, of course.
But of course, all
GeoGuessr.
roads lead to Outremont.
I want to go to Quebec again. I've been once. It was cool.
Speaking
Cold
of
even.
Quebec, Palace
good things.
Siege.
Palace Siege. I love it. Ristic Studies?
Dragons.
I will never pay the one again. I won't ever do it again.
It was once.
Yeah, never
You can draw a
again.
card.
I drew the card. I'm not countering Palace Siege.
Why Outremont? It's beautiful. The bagels are phenomenal. Mont Royal. Oh. There's also a magic store in that neighborhood. Anyways, I'm naming cons
Oh, okay.
Of Tarkir.
That's the one where you get to grab a
raise.
creature card on your upkeep, right?
Raise,
Yeah.
dead.
I
every
get to
turn.
raise that every turn. I'm going to turn this ghost horse into a live ghost horse.
Nice.
And then I'm going to
Gonti approves this message.
not attack anyone because my deck makes 2/2s. I would like to go to my end step and
You could trade with the sad robot.
manifest this card. What the? Okay. Okay. Okay.
I like that this deck is just as much as a surprise to you as it will be to us.
Yep. Yeah. Some of these cards are real stinkers. Real stinkers.
You can evaluate the deck based on how many cards you're like, yeah, this is probably just better as a 2/2. I'll just leave it.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm drawing. Also, I guess before we take my turn, do you want to take a break real quick? It's like 6:05.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's run some commercials, and when we come back, it'll be the Nelson Against the World episode part 2. Don't go away.
That's
Welcome back, everybody, to
Spooky Commander.
here on the Loading Ready Run Network. We're back into game, and my mouse is not a part of this. I am going to draw for the turn. Wait, did I draw for the turn? I did at the start. Yeah. So never mind. Let's get right back into it. I'm gonna play a Temple of Triumph. Yeah, I'll keep that on top. And then I would like to play this Sedgemoor Witch.
Oh no, his engine.
Rest 6 dice.
Yeah, I do pay the 1.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Bedevil, targeting. Let's target your sad robot.
Rest 6 dice.
Yeah. No, you can draw.
Draw.
Trigger from Exodus. I'm gonna get War Marshal out.
Okay. Dead robot.
Yeah.
Trigger.
And I get a pest token.
Pissed.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna cast that War Marshal.
Everyone's favorite game show.
Cast that
Cast
Marshal.
that War Marshal.
Very nice.
And then go to combat.
Okay.
I would like to swing with the team at Nelson.
Is Sedgemoor Witch?
Didn't she
Not
just come out
fresh,
this turn?
she's-
She
fresh.
did. You're right. Yeah.
She's fresh. But Spirit Token and Extus are good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will block Extus with Wall of Omens.
Okay.
Is that okay? I don't know his stats. Are.
He's a
fly,
2/4
is he?
double strike, so he
Okey
will
dokey.
kill the wall. If
That's fine.
yeah. Okay. So you take 1.
Taking 1.
Passing the turn.
Woohoo! So someone in chat says my makeup is good with Nekusar. I'm cosplaying as Nekusar, except he's wearing a cape and I'm wearing a hoodie. Right?
Yeah.
I had to get my glasses because everything was just like slightly hard to read on the preview. Although I realized that I could have made it so much bigger. I could be so much bigger. That's helpful. Anyhow, I'm gonna draw my card for the turn. Holy crap! It's another land.
All right, we're
Hey.
popping off.
All right, so I'm up to 6 land now. God, so many options.
By the rules of Commander, you will now draw only land.
That's fine. I've got a handful of spells. I'm gonna cast Charmbreaker Devils.
Draw a
Whoa.
card.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
Yep, you got it.
Yeah, go ahead, draw a card off of this.
I did.
All right, perfect. And it's a 4/4. It'll hopefully keep me alive for a while. Go ahead.
Untapping.
It's kind of charm
Love the devils.
They're kind of charm repairing devils. They bring things
Yeah, that's
back.
true.
Yeah.
You could say that's
Maybe
their
they're
charm.
destroying seals that would like prevent evil from coming into the world because they're breaking charms, right?
I think the art is just them being just a couple of rascals in like a laboratory.
Those rambunctious devils.
It's kind of like Dee Dee.
From Dexter's Lab.
Yeah. Dexter's Lab? Dexter's Laboratory. Sorry. It always gets me.
All right, Nelson, truce. I'm going to go after Ben now.
No, it was a stupid joke. I acknowledged it.
I accept.
All right,
I'm
let's work
sorry.
together.
No. Oh,
It's
sorry.
Elspeth, Knight Errant, and a soldier token, if that's okay with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thinking. So, like, I could do that. But it seems wrong. So let's not do that. Planes and pass to end step. These two, that one too. Probably. This one.
He's the smartest boy you've ever seen.
7.
But DD blows his
Pass these,
experiments.
discard these lands and say go.
Smithereens in Dexter's Lab. I have to read this card for the third time. What do you do?
What does it do? It has Megamorph.
Listen, just play it face up.
I think I've cheated with this card because I've played this card and I don't remember paying 3 or killing a thing that big. Wow.
Oh, it's Big
you know what,
Game Hunter.
You probably have it confused with the white one. That one's only 2, I think. And it also kills the thing.
The Hidden Dragon Slayer is the one. Yeah,
it also kills the thing, right?
Yeah. Upkeep. My Palace Siege is going to get back maybe a ghost horse. It's going to get back a ghost horse.
Yay! The horse is back.
Draw.
The horse is alive.
Horse is back in town. Horse is back in town.
Not alive. I mean,
Yeah.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
But realistically, how do we feel about the horse? I'm feeling a little... Oh, I'm trying to make a horse pun. Oh, my NPR game is weak.
Run down.
Yeah.
Kathleen. If I had to give a particular rating to this ghost horse, on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, I would have to give it a rating that I just can't confidently come up with. We'll have to figure it out next time.
Boy,
There's a lot
I'm
riding
super
on these
stoked
bits.
it took so long for you to get to that point of the joke. Thank you for really building that up, Ben.
You're welcome.
Hashtag the truce is real.
You're welcome. You're so welcome.
Rating a ghost horse is not something you can do lightly. We've got to, future generations may look upon this and say, can we do the second beat of this joke?
They better hoof to it.
Yeah.
Hey, no.
You ruined it. It would behoove you to take your turn.
I would like to play a morph. Fine, I take my turn. I play yet another. Yeah, you can do whatever. I'll never pay.
Man, I want a Ristic Studies. I've got 2 cards in hand.
This card's pretty messed up. This is my first time doing this.
Yeah, it's not.
There's a reason people insult
Just
it.
ridiculous.
It's a dumb magic card.
In 0 of my decks.
Yeah.
It's just not fun.
I didn't put top in because I was like, no, I don't want to go for this gag so hard that I have to put up with that. But actually, this is worse.
Yeah, you're a good enough player that you could top properly. Ristic Study is just like, well, I don't know what I'm doing for magic cards, so I'm just going to draw 8 cards this turn cycle. I'm going to go to my Primordial Mist trigger. Oh. That's a good one. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Oh, right. I put you back on top, didn't I? I would like to play Westvale Abbey.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's, yeah. Even I know what that card does.
It's a fun one.
In Westvale Abbey, born and raised.
In the graveyard is where I spent most of my days.
All right.
Chilling out, max, and just paying 1 life.
Oh, sorry. I didn't pay the echo cost, but I wasn't going to anyway. So, goodbye, Mr. Mog.
When a couple Demon Slayers started making some strife.
I
got in one little summoning circle, and Mama got scared.
No, Mama. All right, you have N token.
She said, you're moving back to the Hellvault with Uncle Gristlebrand.
I'm going to go ahead and play this Thermopod, if it resolves.
Oh, Thermopod. Ristic Studies?
Imagine
I pay
if
the 1.
Okay. Resolves.
If anybody is spectacularly rich and wants to give me enough money to do a shot-for-shot remake of the Fresh Prince intro, but like Innistrad themed. So like he's getting into like a carriage with real horses, and everybody's got like amazing costumes. Please let me know. I think I could do it for honestly probably like $60,000 or $70,000, which is very cheap.
As far as film goes, that's extremely cheap.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to.
In Westphalia, born and raised.
But we
I
should
have $5 and a Prime sub. That's fine.
But we should
I'm
have
gonna
a
get Thermopod haste and go to combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need a we failed tier though.
Yeah.
Where we don't reach our goal, and instead we just rent horses.
Finally, we'll fix Can't Draw Horses Club.
And we can play
life drawing class with a horse.
Oh my god, yeah. Ooh, nude drawings of a horse?
I have some good news for you about most horses.
Really?
Yeah.
Nelson.
You're not going to believe this.
I thought you were going to attack Wheeler.
Yeah.
They don't make the horses wear pants.
I mean, I could attack Wheeler.
That's the biggest
got
selling
5
point.
tutus.
He does have 5 tutus. That beats a lot of my stuff.
But I have a 1/1.
You gotta go to this class.
Yeah.
They don't even make the horse wear pants.
Okay, so sorry, 4 creatures coming at me. Is that what's happening?
Yep.
But if the
Well,
horse
you've activated my trap card. Let's commence the end game.
Okay.
Oh.
I draw 2 cards and then amass X. Okay.
You got it.
The amass will be 9.
Oh, I love I'll amass X.
I'll amass. Yeah. Put out that sweet horse-related single a couple years ago. Big
So what's it
Amass
at?
Road. So this is a 9/9.
Oh,
zombie.
sick. All right.
Call me by your main. Oh,
Love it.
Nelson
go?
has amassed. I have an effect before block.
Sure, great. Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
I'll megamorph. My Sulamgar assassin.
Oh.
Okay.
I get to destroy a creature with power 3 or less. No!
Dude, you read this like 4
Kill Extus!
times.
Kill Extus or the Sedgemoor Witch.
Okay, I'll kill Extus while I'm
Thank
here.
What? I thought we were working together.
I thought you were
are.
attacking each other. Are you guys
Oh,
texting?
you don't want me to do it?
You're attacking. You're killing my Extus.
Yeah. I'm giving you a chance to get the thing so that you could cast the big spell and kill Nelson.
Oh yeah, good spin.
Yeah, right.
I love the spin.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
not a
so the
spin if
attacks
it's
are
the
still
best
going
play.
through despite Wheeler's directions.
Right.
Ben, welcome.
I kind of want to double.
I hope you're prepared for an
Wheeler's
unforgettable
like, I'm here to
Judas.
help. Just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm here to royally screw your attack.
Oh, was it? It's not screwing your attack, is it?
No.
Weren't these
I mean,
attacks always bad? That's a
No,
joke.
no, no.
I'm making a joke. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, I want to block Thermopod. Is that okay? It's a 1/1 flyer and a 3/2 minutes on a Thermopod. Right?
Yes. So you can block
Okay.
Thermopod.
I'll just block Thermopod with the 9/9 token,
Okay.
and then I'll plan to take 4. Right?
Wait 1 sec. Actually, hold on. Let me roll
Holding
this
on.
back.
Okay, rolling back. Blocks or before? Blocks?
Yeah, just before damage. The
Okay,
blocks are fine.
blocks, okay.
No, that doesn't work the way I want it to. Yeah, you got it. Thermopod's
Okay.
dead. You take 4.
I'm at 12.
Okay. I'm going to pass the turn. I need one of Kathleen's card draw spells to resolve because I have one.
All right. Hey, check it out. I have
Did you return anything?
no,
Oh, yeah,
I don't
Charmbreaker
actually have
Devils.
any don't
Oh,
have any targets
okay.
right now because I've cast so few spells. I mean, that's fine. They're
hate to
sort of
see it.
like
It's gonna happen. Kathleen's got
Yeah.
lands for days now.
Okay.
all right, I'm gonna sacrifice this Grixis panorama to go looking for an actual like colored land of some sort, and then I really need to like I don't actually have anything to do, so I'm gonna cycle Decree of Pain.
Whoa. Cool.
So I get to draw a card, but when I cycle Decree of Pain, all creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Wah!
Wait, I might have a thing. I mean, you are in the dominating position. I think that's why.
Am I?
Yeah.
I have one card in hand.
I believe in your ability to get more than one.
Okay.
Nelson's dead.
No, he's
No,
not.
No, not.
He's dead.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
no.
I can't.
What's happening to me?
All right.
No, I get to take a turn before you
Okay.
Why am I dead? Aren't all your creatures dying?
I gain a
No.
life.
because I'm
What's
going to
happening?
unmorph my Bane of the Living.
Bane of the Living. What's
Into a-
happening here? Okay,
it's a
so
4/3.
Decree of Pain, trigger on the stack, unmorph Bane of the Living.
Yeah, for 0.
Wait, I'm living.
Just for 0? Just for 0?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just surviving.
Okay. Is the Knight or the Silumgar or whatever living
Oh,
too, or no?
no, this is all
Okay.
dead, but that's
Okay,
fine.
okay. All right. So, can Decree of Pain resolve then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Do we lose life or anything, or does something
No,
happen?
just it's infest.
-2/-2, and then Kathleen draws a card after she gets a tapped land out of her library. Okay. Cool.
My mischievous Quainar.
So what is that thing that you have now, Ben? Or Wheeler?
It's a 4/3.
Oh, excellent. Oh, I've got a 4/4. But you still have your huge dudes, right, Nelson?
Just one. It's a 9/9, but it's a 7/7 right now.
What's the thing in between the
Ristic studies.
Ristic
Elspeth,
studies?
Zombie army.
Uh,
So I have a 5 loyalty planeswalker, 9/9 creature, and an enchantment, and a bunch of lands. Worth noting at this point, I guess I haven't activated either, but I have a Castle Vantress, and I also have a Core Haven.
oh my.
Well,
Okay.
I'll remind everyone if those are ever untapped and might matter.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say go.
I'm going to cast Peak. Van Wheeler, I'd like to see your hand, Mr.
Sure.
Mr. Nelson's dead. Can everyone else close their eyes for a second?
I have Blood for Bones,
Okay.
Scroll of Fate,
Yeah.
Cosmos Charger,
Yeah.
and Monastery Lore Master.
Ooh. Okay. Great. I'll draw a card.
Can we open our eyes now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
No peeking.
No peeking.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, peeky. All right. Yeah, let's do that. It's time for that nonsense. The approach of the second sun. Ooh,
Okay,
it's
well,
the
when I-
spooky
When I,
second sun.
when I said
can't
Nelson was dead, I didn't expect him to be playing complete bullshit in his deck. I shouldn't specify.
I was like, I'm doing so much of the heavy lifting, and you're just like, I have nothing. I got nothing left. You two have to do some of the walk to
Insults
this.
are slang.
Yeah, that's the plan.
I've drawn some cards now. I'm feeling much better about what I can do here. I've got a plan. Trust me.
All right. I'll make it soldier token and attack Mr. Your deck is bullshit Wheeler for 9.
Great. No, I didn't say your deck was, but it is.
okay.
I meant your approach to the second sun. I take 9.
Your approach should be in your deck right now so that you can play it again at some point.
Yeah, that's true. That's how that works. 1, 2, 3, 4,
I'll play it again
5,
very quickly.
6.
After
After
this
on top
study.
of 6 cards,
It's the 7th card, yeah.
Yeah.
7th card down. Okay, thank you. I was down to just pay 7 and gain 7 life. Don't tell anyone I said that. Okay, I'll discard an island and say go.
Yeah. Untap on my upkeep. I got the Palace Siege. Mischievous Quainar. Back to my hand.
All right.
Draw.
Oh, you Quainar.
You damn kids and your Quainars.
What is a Quainar?
A miserable pile of secrets.
Pharmacist Judge asks if I have the remand. I couldn't find my remand earlier, unfortunately.
I would like to attack Nelson.
I
3.
will not block. I take 4? 3? Sorry.
4.
Okay.
I would like to play Scroll of Fate.
Okay, this time I want to remember my risk 6 dice trigger.
Well, this time I'm paying the 1 because
Sounds
now
good.
we have a claw.
Now it matters. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I would like to go to End Step and manifest off Primordial Mist.
Okay.
All right. Play a swamp and pass.
All right. Charmbreaker Devils trigger. Get the only target back, which is Decree of Pain. Get that back to my hand. Draw a card for the turn. Aha! Let's see. I have to draw nothing but land in several turns, and it's like totally fine. I'm going to see if this will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! No. Okay, I've dropped a land, but that's fine. I'm going to try to cast Annihilate, targeting Nelson's huge army.
So you
Charmbreaker Devil's trigger.
So you want to kill my zombie?
I do.
You pay the 1.
Do you pay the 1?
Oh, it can't because it's target non-black creature.
Oh,
whoops. Non-black. All right, I'll kill your soldier.
My
token.
soldier. Okay. Same question about risk studies.
No.
I'll draw a card.
I should have paid. Oh well, that's okay.
You also draw a card off that.
Not yet.
I don't know if it resolves.
Yeah, I'm gonna repeal my token. This returns as my hand, and I draw a card.
Oh, so Kathleen doesn't get the draw.
Yeah, just so Kathleen doesn't draw.
How rude.
That's some.
It still kills the
rude
token.
dude control.
I think we're past the point of me salvaging as some sort of nice
Hero. Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm the friend at the party who brought the nachos anymore. This is okay. We're playing a spooky ghoulish goblin kind of deck here.
All right. In that case, I'm going to attack you with Charmbreaker Devils. It's an 8/4 right now.
That's fair. But I do also want to bounce Charmbreaker Devils. With blink of an eye, I'll pay the kicker.
So they go back to my hand.
Is that okay? Does anyone want to Quain Army or whatever?
Yeah, I'm gonna respond.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I'm going to tap my Scroll of Fate to manifest. Sorry, I have seaweed stuck in my throat. And then I would like to shock and awe, unmorph, or flip up my manifest card,
Okay.
which is Mischievous Quainar. And I would like to copy that spell that you have just cast.
Okay.
And I would like to bounce your army token and draw a card.
I am fine with that. Is everyone else fine with that?
Yes.
Ben draws a card, or Wheeler draws a card. Zombie army gone. Blink of an eye, original resolve?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to draw a card from Blink of an eye. Kathleen, it's your.
You've drawn 2 cards so far?
Total?
Yeah.
Sorry.
This
Approach is 3 down. It's the 4th down right now. So since my turn, I've drawn 3 because I drew 1 from this blink of an eye, 1 from this repeal, and I think I got
And one
and
because
one
I
from
didn't
the
pay
study.
for Annihilate.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I gotta play this. Is it Boiler Works for the turn? Returning this other tapped land, and then I'm going to say go.
I'll cast Opt. I will look at the top card. Jeez, it's painful, but we'll put it on the well. Target player.
Oh, we're actually all dead.
No, we'll bottom it. We'll bottom it. Okay, draw this one. Okay, untap.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's cast Cryptic Command. Choosing tap all creatures my opponent's control and draw a card. All right. We'll bring out the sun.
Yay! I mean, approach winds are cool. I actually dig it.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like approach of the second sun. Even when it was like a prevalent deck during like Amonkhet and what, I actually really liked that deck. I know not many people did, but I think it was fun.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a creative card. Like it's fairly different from, I don't know, other alt win con cards. Doesn't really remind me of any other alt win con card.
So it is only 640. So you could probably run it back and have a game 2. What do you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
I agree.
Should we take a bit of an
Let's take a
early
quick break.
early
now?
commercial
Yeah.
break now, and then we'll
Yeah.
come back? Okay.
Sounds good.
Be back in just
All
a
right.
few minutes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Friday Night Paper Fight here on the Loading Ready Run Network. We are going to get into a second game of Magic, and Nelson was the victor of the last one, and he's decided to retire champion, or that deck retiring with a 100% win rate. And he's bringing out Calamax. Is this the pre-con for Ikoria?
Yeah, we're straight out of the box. Arcane Maelstrom. Really like this
I
deck
have too. It's cool.
Yeah. I just find that this deck has a nice, I don't know, mix of fun stuff that I don't do except when I'm playing this deck, and reliable stuff too. So, yeah, wanted to give it a shot tonight.
All right. Well, since you won, why don't you do the honors and go first?
I've got a mountain, and I'll say go.
Bloodstained Mire, and I'm gonna fetch it for a dual land and pass.
Ooh.
All right, the Flash. I'm gonna play a Clifftop Retreat tapped and pass.
All right. Well, I'm going to play an Evolving Wilds and go look for a land and pass.
Winning on untapped land ratio. Okay, I'll play a second mountain and then an arcane signet and then pass.
Play a drowned catacomb and a talisman of dominance and pass.
Hoo-hoo. All right, I'm gonna go with a. You know what? Everybody can have swamps. I'm gonna play that Borg.
Oh, God bless you.
The
Borg.
Borg. And I'm gonna play an anointed priest.
Resisting swamps is futile.
And I will pass the turn.
All right, I'm gonna draw my card for the turn. Oh, ha. So remember how I was like, there's not a lot of action in this hand, but it will certainly just let me play my commander. I got a lot of turns, but that's fine because I've got a fog bank and lots of land now.
All right.
It's a good card for a 5-land hand, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sit back, enjoy the show. Go ahead.
It's looking to be a very similar game.
I have a Kessig Wolf Run and Glade Muse. This is a 2/4 beast that says whenever a player, anyone, casts a spell, if it's not their turn, that player draws a card.
Ooh.
Wait.
And pass priority, yes. Instants cast on other people's turns or flash creatures will also draw. It's called Glade Muse, Glade. Yeah. And back to you, Wheeler.
This is a cool card. I really like it in Xera's.
Right. Probably makes more sense in the Zero's side. Yeah.
With the
With the snake trigger. Yeah, exactly.
I loved that deck, but every game I played it just had the worst luck against people like Graham. The first time I played it, Graham resolved like choke.
Oh no.
on like turn like 2 or something.
All right.
Tainted Aether.
Yeah, Tainted
Yeah.
Aether.
Oh, Tainted
That
Aether.
was the
Greb's like, yeah, that was the weird, like,
right. Chill is what he played. Yeah.
the blue,
okay.
the like blue random stuff that actually turned out to be super hosing on.
Yeah, it just like killed my deck. Yeah.
All right, Nelson.
Yep.
I'm casting Atris.
Cool.
I'm choosing you.
Okay, I'm looking at the camera.
I'm
All right.
closing my
Kathleen
eyes.
and Ben,
Okay.
close your eyes.
All right, that's the first card, and then the second will be in the middle. The third one is in your right hand, and so I have to make 2 piles: a face down pile and a face up pile.
Yeah.
Nelson, what's that card on the left?
I don't even know what the card is in the middle. Paul, can you see it? Paul, can you bring close to the camera?
Can I look and help?
Okay. No, you can put it down. That's fine. I think I've kind of got it. So I would like you to take the 2 cards you're touching with your left hand, the middle card and the left card, and put those 2 face down.
That's the middle card.
You're good. Yeah, there's
Is
the
this
middle
good?
card. Okay, take the middle card away, Paul, so no one else can see it. Okay, open your eyes, everyone. Yeah, we're good.
Can I look?
Well, you're not supposed to look at the face down ones, are you?
No.
Well, no. Can I look? Can I
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at the face up?
Yeah. Look at the face
Okay.
up. Yeah.
Oh, Sventura de Viventi. Or 2 randoms. Well, I'm going to take the one that might have a land. I'm sorry, Bane of the Living. I'll come back for you, babe. Oh, God
Honey,
bless you,
sweetie, baby.
honey.
There you go.
I'd like to go to end step and clean up. I'm going to discard Carsey Deceiver.
Was that one of the face down cards?
Yes.
Yeah.
This was the mystery middle card that I did not
Yeah.
recognize in the slightest.
Oh, that's from the morph precon, isn't it? With the Sultai lady, isn't it?
No,
Maybe.
it's a dragon's uncommon that just lets you cast face down creature spells
Do you not
or to
remember
pay
that
for
card? Wow.
morphs. Yeah, there's
Yep.
All right.
Yerp.
Anything else?
No, we're good.
Okay, I'm a draw.
Like he's a wizard, but he doesn't like to know what he's casting. He's just like, I'm gonna cast stuff, but don't tell me what it is.
The important thing is that we're casting, not what we're casting. That's putting too many value judgments on it. Just all A, B, C, always be casting.
Always be casting.
All right.
I
Sometimes I go onto my roof at night and I just shoot bolts of magic wildly into the sky. Sure, I've probably hit a bird or a kite,
Or a neighbor out
But-
for a midnight tryst.
but you know
Or a
what?
sweet passenger liner.
I'll never know, and that's comforting.
All right.
Meanwhile, Ben Ulmer casts 3 spells.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Doom Traveler, and then cast a Soul Ring, and then cast a Blood Artist.
Wow.
Does that work for everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. Huh?
I mean,
right.
no, but yes.
I will pass the turn.
All right. Oh, so much land.
Like, that was a
So
good-
funny.
Good slurp.
All right.
Big slurping.
I'm gonna play this Rupture Spire. I gotta pay another one for it, but that's fine. Get all this slow land out of the way. Go ahead.
Untap.
You know the Doom Traveler is like kind of eyeing the Blood Artist, and the Blood Artist.
He's
is-
looking at both sides. He's like, the Nerd Priest is like, it's the good cop, bad cop like scenario.
Yeah, and he's like, Blood Artist, why are you setting up your easel? Oh, no reason.
Oh, don't worry about him. Hey, when our friend gets here, you're going to gain a life and they're going to lose a life. Oh, that's cool. Who's our friend? Oh, you'll see.
Ugh. Okay, I played a command tower and I want to say go.
You can say it if you want.
Go.
Oh, doesn't that feel freeing?
Yes, there was a cathartic release of endorphins, actually.
I would like to play Watery Grave and not make a joke about cathartic release and cast Gilded Lotus,
Oh,
the Glodus.
the Glodus.
Nice Glodus.
And then I would like to tap 3 and
Why are you going?
because Nelson took his
Because I already
turn to
took my
pass.
turn, and so did Kathleen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I look. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ben was still on the rooftop casting bolts out into the ocean.
I hate fish.
I just didn't see what Kathleen did.
Oh, I played a land that I had to pay for and
Oh,
passed the
I
turn.
see. Okay.
I'm gonna pay 3 and morph this chrome shell crab.
All right.
Okay.
I believe you. This feels
And
like
then-
the bluff.
And then I'm going to attack Kathleen with my 3/2 menace.
I have a fog bank. Oh, it's got menace. I'll take 3.
And that'll be a pass.
If only you had 2 fog banks.
Then my
you
deck
could be
would be
cheating.
illegal.
Ho, ho, ho.
I would like to this time resolve this anointed procession.
Ooh, clever. Yep.
Can I do this in a way that doesn't suck? No.
Got to give it to the guy to be able to menace a fog bank, though. That's impressive.
It's really shaking him down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this Westvale Abbey. And pass.
That's Atris's power. You're only half a fog bank.
All right. I gotta play a mountain, and I'm gonna pass.
I would like to cast Chemister's Insight. I have a Glade Muse trigger.
3 cards.
So I'll draw a card from Glade Muse, then draw 2 cards from Chemister's Insight.
I cast Mana Tide.
I'll pay.
Oh, dang it.
Well, you got me there.
With my Phyrexian Tower and Westvale Abbey.
All right. Apparently this Cinder Glade comes into play untapped because I control 2 or more basic lands. And I have 6 mana. I could see my way to casting this Nibelus of Frost. It's a 3/3 flying with prowess. And whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I tap target creature and opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its next untap step.
Oh, the freezer.
Yes. Into the cooler with you. And back to
Cool
you.
off.
Actually,
Yeah.
wait.
That's fine.
Do we?
Cast Nibbles.
I'm gonna soul manipulate Nibbles,
Ooh.
and then I
Okay,
just draw a
Glade
card.
Muse trigger. Yeah. Are you just countering a spell, or do you have a creature in your graveyard? No? Okay.
I'm just countering a spell.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's going to work.
Oh, man.
Live
Doesn't
by the
feel
Glade
good,
Muse,
does it,
die
Nelson?
by the Glade Muse. That's fine. Feels fine.
All right, sorry. I was like, oh, that's gonna be so annoying.
How
So
do you
no.
sleep at night? Countering other people's spells?
Feels good, man. In moderation.
I'm gonna cast Demonic Tutor.
It's like whiskey.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm gonna get. Maybe a land.
A box of chocolates.
Mom always said, "Get your will bender."
I just love that.
Yeah.
It's like your
Actually,
deck
she
is
said,
like
you got to clean these cards up or I'm throwing them in the garbage.
your deck is just like all these like rando morph cards and stuff like that, and then you're like, DT, here we go.
I need the precise garbage card.
To make my jank work.
Yeah.
The tutor is just like
It's like,
What do you want from me?
You see, Ben Ulmer, we had a perfectly good Canadian Highlander blue-black combo deck. We just ripped out all the good cards and stuffed in a bunch of morphs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the card I'm getting, and I'm actually gonna play it face down as a morph.
Nice.
It's Wellbender.
Love it.
Sick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play Grimharuspa.
You want to take another shot at that?
Grimharuspa. I'd like to go to combat.
You got it.
I'd like to attack Nelson with my 3/2 menace.
No blocks.
Take 3.
I'm taking
and then
3.
Then I'll pass.
Okay.
Hey, what up, Voxy friends? What up, Voxy and friends?
Voxy
Ahoy.
and friends? Oh, sick. I'm actually looking at the chat. I gotta find tokens. All right.
Welcome,
We're playing
Raiders.
Commander.
I'm
Our
dressed like
second
my
game.
commander.
And I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna do powerful nothing. All right. What's up?
Oh no, I have a dumb thought, but I'm going to wait till it's my turn. I don't want to interrupt you.
I have a dumb but polite thought.
Can I do this the way I want to? Yes. Yes, I can math. Okay. I'm going to play a hidden stockpile.
Ooh.
All right. And then I am going to use Phyrexian Tower and sack Doom Traveler. I gain
off.
one and everybody loses a life.
Oh no.
I've got black, and I make 2 spirits. And then I add 3 more mana. And I tap Westvale Abbey.
Uh-oh.
And pay a life to make 2 clerics.
Jeez.
Oh no, the 2 popes.
Which I don't have tokens for. So they're 1/1 soldiers for now.
Double Pope action. Which one is the real one?
Shoot to him.
Inside of you, there are 2 popes. Oh no.
France Pope or Italy Pope. This is a thing that happened. There was a false Pope for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. Then I go to my end step and hidden stockpile triggers, and I get 2
my
servos.
Oh, no.
I get 2 more life.
2 servants of the
Did you
2
scry?
popes.
Pardon me?
Shoot they?
All right, I pass.
This is a disaster.
Yeah.
There's too much going on.
I just have 1/1s.
Shoot the his a glass of cage.
That is a lot of blood you've got on the table over there.
What? Oh.
I mean, it's still inside of the people that, you know.
Well, I mean,
creatures,
technically, I think only
it's the
one of
blood that I'm
these
worried
dudes
about.
have blood. These are ghosts. I don't know about ghost blood. And if your servos are running on blood, you need to stop having those kinds of servos.
Maybe they should change their name from Blood Artist to Various Remains Artist.
Oh.
I'm
Oh
gonna
no!
cast Infest.
That seems
all,
bad.
all creatures get -2/-2 until
At least
end
the
of turn.
Blood Artist dies, I guess. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, everybody takes...
so much.
Well, now
1,
hold
2.
on.
Oh, holding on. Willbender has to unmorph first.
Which one was it?
I'll tap 2 and unmorph my Willbender.
Nice.
Great.
So it gets countered, right?
No, that's not what Willbender does.
No, I can't actually do that. I'd have to change the target of the spell or ability.
No, you can unmorph at any time. You're allowed to unmorph.
Yeah, I'm
if you
allowed to
want
I'm
Yeah.
allowed to unmorph it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So everybody takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7?
And I gain 7 life.
I'm sorry. I thought it would be a better time to do that than before it got more out of hand.
No, it almost certainly was. Yeah.
Sorry, Blood Artist is target player.
Oh no.
Oh!
It's not each player.
Oh, bummer. All at
Well,
Kathleen.
well.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
And I guess everybody would be 1... You two would be 1 more. Ben and Nelly, because we did an everybody trigger from Blood Artist earlier, I think.
Sure. Are we? I'm fine if we do that, or if we just leave it like we are now. I don't know.
Whatever.
Okay, tell you what, Nelson, you don't adjust yours. I'll adjust mine. That way it's even.
Oh, right, but it does count other creatures. So yeah, so 2 of Ben creatures died,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Did any other creatures die?
3,
Fogbank
3.
died?
I had 3
Yeah,
creatures.
Fogbank.
Okay, so Kathleen, you'll take 4 more.
Ouch.
All right.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Untapping. All right.
Should have played that Grim Haru specs.
That thing's still alive?
She's got a big booty. She's a 1/3.
How big's her booty? A 1/3. Ah.
I'd like to play a forest.
Her booty don't quit.
And
if it
cast
does, she gets a
Calamax.
second chance.
Booty from beyond the grave.
Ooh.
Okay.
Calamax.
Calamax. 3 mana untapped. And I guess I'm supposed to attack someone. Right.
Not me.
I can give +0/+1. Or, sorry, +0/+0 to an attacking creature.
All right, I forgot you have Kessig Wolfrun in
I
that
do,
deck.
yeah, but it's still not enough to get through your 1/3. I'll just attack Wheeler for 2. Here you go, Wheeler. This is for no reason other than that you have more life total than Kathleen. Back to you.
34.
Okay.
Untap.
So Calamax has to be tapped to do his thing, eh?
Yeah, it
Yep.
just has a trigger. Although, whenever I copy an instant, it also gets bigger. This doesn't have to be tapped for that.
I would like to play Scroll of Fate.
It's back.
Yep, you got it.
I'd like
It
to
was
play
fated.
Fetid Pools.
Why?
Also back.
And then I am going to tap 3.
Mm-hmm.
To play a morph.
I should have saw that one coming.
And then I'll pass.
All right.
I'll allow it.
A draw.
Yeah.
This is a weird play. Okay, I'm gonna go. Do I have enough mana to do it? Yeah. So I'm gonna tap for 5, and do the Westvale Abbey, Born and Raised again. To play these soldiers. And then... nah, I won't do that. Instead, I will tap 1 and sacrifice one of them. Or I guess I gain 2 life, sorry. Sacrifice one of them to scry 1. Ooh, that's a cool one. And yeah, I'll keep that on top. And then end step trigger, I get 2 servos. Gain 2 life and pass.
All right, I am glad I got rid of that blood artist, but yikes. All right, let's see. That's interesting. I'm going to
How long until
cast...
they run out of ways to say bad wet place for blue-black land names?
They can co-opt all of the Pacific Northwest.
Stinky quicksand land.
I cast my
Nekazar!
commander.
All
Nekazar,
right.
he's out.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm trying to look like him, so I look like a big lich. But I would like to say if I was wearing cat ears, I'd be Nekosar.
Yeah. Oh, there's got to be an altar of that out there in the universe.
Don't
let
Google
me grab it 1 second.
Yeah.
So who likes to draw extra cards? Because
Me.
everybody else gets the benefit.
I would love it.
Excellent. Well, enjoy that. I am going to play my land for the turn and return this island to my hand. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm untapping. I draw an extra card, and I lose 2 life, right?
Yes.
That's how this works? Okay.
Yes. Every time an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. But you get to draw an extra card.
Yeah, keep selling it, Kathleen.
We each take 1 when we draw, but we draw
Yeah.
2 on our turn.
We
Yes.
draw together.
Forest. All right, Ben Elmer. I will attack you with Calamax. It's a 4/4.
I take 4.
Okay, I'm done. Your turn, Benjamin Wheeler.
I'd like to tap my Scroll of Fate and manifest this card.
Manifesting at instant speed, the madman.
Manifest this. Do I get to draw off your Glade Muse? I'm going to
No,
untap.
no, you don't.
No, I
You can as soon as you cast a spell on someone else's turn.
Not happening. I'll draw.
Then you draw again.
Oh, and I draw again, and I lose 2.
Sick.
Wow.
I'm
Oh,
gonna defend Kathleen forever.
what do we do if a magic card is NSFW? It's not actually. I mean, it
for
might.
competitive play.
No, it's not that. It's
Gotta stop putting those anime titty cards in your deck, man.
I'm sorry. I just got really horny over morphs, and filled my deck full of them. I'm gonna play a Flooded Strand, and then, well, I think I'm gonna try to. Is there an Urborg in play still?
Yeah, you got it, man.
Beautiful.
Enjoy your swamps, my friend.
Enjoy yourself. I'm gonna play Atris. And now Kathleen, it's your turn.
I'm gonna walk
boy.
away.
What am I doing with my cards?
Okay, could you hold the middle card higher up so I can see what it is?
Yep, I sure can. Is this on camera? This is on camera.
Yeah. Okay, great. Perfect.
That's the card there, Kathleen.
Okay, and then can you hold the right card up? What the heck is
It
that?
probably does something with morph.
Oh,
If it helps.
all right. All right. I'm
stupid.
going to give you a face up right and a face down other 2.
So like
Perfect.
that.
Yes.
Great. Oh, hello there.
We good?
Yes, you can
I'm
come
gonna take this Ixodron
Whoa, that's a cool one.
and Scalding Tarn and Kadina's Silencer. Don't even know what this
That
card
doesn't
does.
sound like a real card.
No, don't even know what I don't know how I own this. I don't know how did this card come into my collection. Well, I will pass the turn.
Okay, that actually worked out perfectly. I went and gave Remy dinner.
Nice.
So I'm going to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life and thank Kathleen profusely. And then
Ow, ow. May I have another?
I'm going to tap for 3 and play Vesper Lark.
Ooh. Legend
And
tells of a Vesper Lark. Would bring back a blood artist.
yeah, I'm gonna use Phyrexian Tower and sacrifice Vesper Lark, bringing back Blood Artist, and putting 2 black in my pool. And then I'm going to tap for 2 using the Soul Ring and play Murderous Redcap.
Oh.
And I'm gonna shoot
Pop.
the middle morph.
The Manifest?
Yeah, the Manifest.
I don't remember what it is. Oh, I do remember what it is. Haha. I will pay 1 to unmanifest or to flip face up a Dulcet Sirens.
What?
It's a 1/3.
Oh no!
And I can pay 1 and tap it to say target creature attacks target opponent this turn if able.
Okay.
Okay.
Does it? It doesn't have summoning sickness, does it?
Not anymore.
Damn. I'm gonna tap Westvale Abbey and sack Murderous Redcap to scry 1, and I'll shoot the siren again.
I'll activate my scroll of fate to manifest a card.
All right.
And then I'm going to pay 1 and unmanifest it. Or flip it up. It's Grim Haruspex.
All right.
Because you better believe these sirens are about to die.
Nelson, you're gonna take the 1 from the Blood Artist trigger, and actually
good.
2, I guess.
But
because the Delta Siren's dying, or what? Or
the sirens are about to die.
Mhm.
Ben might want to change the target.
Sure.
Is Blood Artist has been in play for the entire time? Or
Yes.
just now, just came back before the red cap.
Just came back this time?
Yeah.
Just came back.
Okay. I'm going to activate my Dulcet Sirens and say that Anointer Priest has to attack Kathleen.
Okay.
And then my Sirens dies. There's
Okay.
a Blood Artist trigger. I draw a card off Grim Haruspex. And take 1 from Nekasar.
All right.
This was a huge mistake.
I'll make a 1/1 token or a counter for that at some point. But Kathleen, this Anointer Priest has to go to you.
Okay, sorry. Do I take damage from Blood Artist or not?
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
2?
You're taking 2. 2 in total.
Thank you.
I block it with Nekusar.
It dies. It has to die. All right.
Well, Nekusar is a 2/4, so she's got 3
Oh no!
ability.
It's
Oh.
only a 2/4. Okay, I thought it was.
Oh,
3/5.
Kathleen, you were supposed to be the chosen one.
It's
Wait!
I know.
Wait! Hold on.
Okay,
I can
I'm-
save the
God,
day.
are we going this
Are we-
hard to kill the
where are we-
Anointer Priest?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't care. There's
We're giving Nekasar +1 power with Kessig Wolf
Oh.
Run. Target creature gets +X+O and
Yeah, all right. Anointer Priest is
yeah.
dead. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
this-
got her.
You know, if it was a
Blood Artist
spell,
trigger.
Yeah, Blood Artist trigger on Nelson.
Great.
that
Not the
was
Dulcet
worth it.
Sirens guy.
That was worth it.
Yeah,
That was very good.
the best use of Kessig Wolf Run. All right, I'm gonna pass on my end step. Hidden stock pile triggers. I make 2 more servos and pass.
Oh my god. All right, I draw 2 cards off Nekusar.
Yeah, that really was a team effort. Team, good work. Good.
Yeah,
game.
kidding.
all together. We took
Yeah.
down the Anointer Priest.
All
Did it.
4
We
of us.
killed that situational soul warden.
Let's go. Let's go home.
Uh,
I really not have any more Thopter tokens?
this is ridiculous.
Someone can dream. Yeah.
So what does everybody have on the board?
Calamax, Glade Muse, Arcane Signet, lands.
Is like everything literally like except Nekusar got like 3 power, 3 toughness or less?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Got a bunch
No.
of X2s.
Both my creatures
Oh.
have 4 toughness.
Whoa.
Uh,
A
They're both
Rockefeller over
4s.
here.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What's it?
Carnegie Hall of toughness.
well, what can I do except this anyhow? I'm going to cast Starstorm to deal X damage to each creature. I'm going to deal 3 damage to each creature.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kathleen, you're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I thought you
11.
loved Nekusar so much that you were going to...
not so much that you can wipe my board for a second time.
I'm going to take 3 from the cards drawn. Oh, no, I'm only taking 2 because this doesn't trigger off itself. I'm drawing 2 cards for things dying and taking 2 from Nekasar. My poor silent specter. 1, 2.
Do you want to do anything else, Kathleen, or is
No,
that...
I'm good, actually. I don't think I'll be attacking because I'm in 13 life.
Okay, I want to cast Chemister's Insight.
Hey, I know. It's
Jump
pretty
start.
upsetting. It's okay. I'll get my creatures back.
It's my first instant spell of the turn, so I can copy this. I'll target myself. And when I copy the spell, this gets a +1/+1 counter. Okay, so the copy of Chemister's Insight, draw 2, take 2 from Nekusar, and the regular copy, draw 2. Oh, right, and I have a trigger from Glade Muse. So I'm going to take 5 here. 5 damages. I'm at 26. Thanks, Nekusar. Okay.
Thanks, Nekusar.
Untapping. Take 2 more from Nekusar, obviously.
4 mana, draw 5.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen this since Fact or Fiction was bugged on Moto.
Island. Good joke, streamer.
Thank you. That was for exactly Nelson.
Appreciate it. Let's attack Ben Ulmer with both of our creatures. Because he's
7?
so big. Yeah, 7. That's good. 7 is good.
59. Nice.
Nice. 8 mana in play. Better make it like 11 with this Soul Ring. And gotta cast some stuff. Gotta get some cards on the table here. Oh, I really don't want to take all this damage from Nekusar, but what can we do? Crackling Drake? 23. We could do that. Rather do that. Played a land already. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, we can do that later. That's fine. Okay, we're racing the clock here. We have 1 blue mana left. This is the most fun thing. Let's just cast this Wart the Raid Mother.
Yeah! Oh, I love
3/3.
that card. She's great.
Makes 2 1/1 tokens, which I will find. And then I still have like 8 cards in hand or 9 cards in hand. So I'll discard some more stuff and say go. I'll lose this Frantic Search and this Mountain.
How big is the dragon, by the way?
The Drake is a 1/2/4. It's just a 2/4. But that's flying.
Hey, everybody, who's got creatures in their great? Oh, I draw an extra from next.
Me, sir.
I have 1 creature in my graveyard.
All right. Well, I'm gonna play this command tower, and then I'm going to empty the catacombs.
Ooh.
It's like when you
exciting.
eat all the candy on Halloween night.
Yay!
Everybody returns all creatures from their graveyards to their hand.
All right, I get 1 fog bank back. Woo!
Couldn't,
Put this Nibbles back in my hand.
I'm gonna have to kill that blood artist a 3rd time, and then I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna get back all these bad morphs.
And then go to discard step.
I'm gonna play some of these bad morphs.
These bad morphs.
Yeah. I'm going to I'll play a morph. I'll morph a chrome shell crab. And I will manifest this card. So I have morph manifest. Not to be confused with morph Dusseldorf. Oh, that'd be such a good name for this deck. Oh,
Morph Dusseldorf.
Because he's a German commander.
Because it's a Deutsch commander. No.
The Deutsch.
All right, and then I'm going to go to cleanup and discard like half the cards I returned to my hand. 1, 2. So Ben, you're good.
I'm gonna draw 2 and take 2. Ow. I'm gonna play this Marsh Flats. I'm gonna play this Blood Artist. How do I want to sequence this? Do. Let's go. Let's go Anointer Priest. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm gonna crack Marsh Flats, go down 1, grab a whitey, blacky. Actually, do I have a whitey ready? I learned that from Surge. should. I feel like it'd be silly of me not to do that.
Sometimes it's in another deck.
Yeah, that's a lot of the times for me. Really? Wow, I'm disappointed with myself. All right, I'm grabbing a Godless Shrine. Going down 2 more, or bolting myself.
Ooh.
And how much mana do I have? 3 or 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna play this Doomed Traveler, and I will. Man, I wish I would have had a Sacred Foundry in there. That's okay. I will instead just crack Phyrexian Tower on this Doom Traveler, make 2 ghosts. Ben can take 1 and I'll gain 1.
Oh, wait.
And I'll gain 2 more. So I gain 3. And I'll use the last of my mana, so that's 4 in total for Murderous Red Cap. I'll shoot Ben for another 2.
Oh.
And pass the turn. Trigger for Hidden Stockpile. I get 2 servos.
Oh my
2 more
god.
life. Pass.
All right, chat. I don't have a straw poll going, but I'd love to know if you think that Ben Ulmer would have just had 7 creatures on the table again, even without that Empty the Catacombs. Because I feel like Extus is the deck we're up against here is sort of like 7 creatures on the table tribal.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Just keep the board full of wieners.
All right.
This is who you want cooking at your next barbecue.
I'm gonna play.
Extus.
Oh, I draw 2 cards.
Nice.
I'm gonna play an Echo Mage.
Whoa, what does that card do?
Juggles
I can-
basketballs.
Yeah, balls hard.
I can copy spells
Cool.
essentially, so it is very fun. But I don't have any more blue mana, so I'm done for the turn. Enjoy your life, Nelson. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life.
Enjoy losing some life, Nelson. Yeah, will do. Okay, good. I'm at 21. Well,
You know what is mind blowing about this makeup? I am not wearing white face paint. This is just my natural skin.
Oh, really?
But it looks super pale because my hair is dark and I've got like burgundy makeup and black lipstick on.
It's really well done.
It's actually not. I think that webcam is doing a lot of heavy lifting here, but I will take it.
I mean, hey, if we have to deal with the fact that when on camera things always look darker than they really are, then we can at least take the victories of you look better on camera.
Nibbles.
Nibbles?
Nibbles
Oh.
of Frost.
Right.
Nibbles of Frost, yeah. 3/3
thought-
flying prowess, and it taps things down when I cast spells.
Thought Nibbler?
The Nibbler.
The Nibbler. Yeah, exactly.
The
Mr.
Nibbler.
The Nibbler.
Yeah.
When I find cheese on the ground, I only take respectful bites. The Nibbler.
I have to get Calamax tapped. So I guess
Not Kane or Able, the answer between those is Knives Out.
Oh, I almost had the T. Ugh. Yes, Knives Out.
Oh, yeah, we were answering the same thing. Yeah, Knives Out is great.
all right, I'm gonna attack Ben Ulmer with just Calamax.
I block with this goblin with the long nose. Wait, he's just wearing my mask.
Nice. I also have done Murderous Redcap as a Halloween costume.
All right.
Quite a while ago now.
Something
Something takes 1. Yeah, I just want to block. That's fine.
All right. We'll go Ben, you can take 1.
Oh.
And Nelson, you can take 1.
All right. I'm at 20. Okay, I'd like to pass now. It wants to be the end of my turn.
End of turn. Wait,
I'm discarding. But
wrong one. Dulcet. Oh, Jesus, where is this card? Is it in my hand? Is it here? It's here. Dulcet Sirens. Ah, third time's the charm. I will unmorph this Dulcet Sirens. Untap. Draw, and then draw, and I go to 21. I'll play a Volrath Stronghold.
Why?
It's my land for the turn.
Oh, okay.
It's a game action. Judge, this guy's been on my ass all night. I'm just playing. I'm taking game action.
He keeps asking me why.
I keep announcing my draw step, and he keeps asking me why. I don't know how to respond.
Which wheeler are we playing against?
Yeah.
Bill Hill. Oh dear, it appears as though I've played a morph. I will now. Who has creatures and wants to block?
I could block.
I could block.
But they're so big.
Well, you have creatures.
Yeah.
Technically. I'm going to pass. I don't know how this deck kills people.
We've gotten really good at playing the morphs out, though.
Yeah.
That part's happening.
Yep.
All right. I'll draw.
Do any of them have more than 2 toughness on the front side?
Yeah, a lot of them are
Okay,
2
okay.
3s.
Nice.
3
Play
3s.
a Swizzomp. I'd like to be under the sea. I want to play this Pitiless Plunder.
Uh-oh.
Yo.
Yo ho. Yo ho.
Oh.
Mm.
Pirate's life for me.
I can't believe this card is an uncommon. Like, that blows my mind.
Yep. I can't believe it doesn't say non-token.
Yeah.
That's the...
Yeah.
Is it cool? Is it resolving?
Yep. It's in play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to tap for 2. And even the score a little bit. I'm gonna play Plumb the Forbidden.
Oh no.
And this is gonna require a lot of math for where my life total ends up at the end of this.
Well, like if you're sacking creatures to you gain a life, right?
I think I'm netting 1 life lost because Plumb the Forbidden loses, and I also lose for draw. But I'm gaining 1 life per creature, so I think it's per card drawn, 1 life is going to be lost. I think.
I agree with that.
Okay.
Seems right.
All right, so I'm going to sacrifice 5. I'm going to cast it 6 times.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. So someone's going to lose 5 life besides you, and then you're also going to lose 5 life, right?
Yeah. We're going to...
Oh, wait, if you sacrifice 5, then you're drawing 6 cards.
Wait, why?
Yes.
Why are you gaining life?
Because
of
of
the
Blood
Anointer
Artist triggers.
Blood
Artist triggers. Creatures dying, right?
But aren't you getting... Oh, Blood Artist trigger. Okay, yeah. Anointer Priest only gains life on creature tokens, right?
Yes.
You don't have
Yeah.
a creature token generator?
No,
Cool.
no. Yeah, so
The
it's
Blood
just...
Artist.
So I'm going to go
you're
down 6 and draw 6 cards. And
I think you go down 7 because it's 5 gain life from Blood Artist, but 12 damage, 12 loss of life between Plum and Nectar.
I'll believe that. Yeah,
the first
down to
because the
50.
first copy of Plum, there's no creature dying. Yeah,
So I draw.
but somebody
6.
else takes 5 too. You have to pick, or you can spread it around.
Yes. I'm just gonna put it at Ben.
I have a response then.
Ooh.
Okay. So this is in response to
all the Blood Artist triggers targeting me.
I guess so. Technically, I haven't looked at these cards, so I guess this would still be on the stack.
Yeah,
and
Yeah,
and
I'm
also,
gonna
this is all fine.
activate Scroll of Fate.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like
And
a
I-
real response.
I will manifest. Oh, that's big talk, huh? For someone who's about to get megamorphed by Kadina's Silencer. Counter all abilities you control.
What?
Whoa.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah.
Whoa. So no treasures and no cards? Or no? This
No,
not
I
the
just-
copies of spells, not the copies of
No,
spells.
the spell's still resolved, but any
Right.
abilities you have
Holy
on the stack.
wow.
So
Okay,
no
all
treasures.
countered.
No,
And-
that was great.
Okay. Oh, so
No loss
life
of life
gain.
either.
No life gain then either, right? So you have to take
Yeah.
5 more damage here then. If
No, because it's counter
All
all abilities
abilities.
opponents control. So it would also
Yeah.
stop the Nekuzar triggers.
Well, no, you haven't
Oh, yeah.
drawn the cards yet.
Okay.
So
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to, but it would. So
You don't make
I'm
any
actually gonna
tokens.
Take 10, or I'm drawing. So I'm taking 12 damage then.
But
Is that
just you've
correct?
already taken 7 though.
Yeah,
So just 5 more, right?
Okay. That seems right.
I think this is right. Pharmacist Judge, are you watching?
That seems right.
I think this is right.
yeah, you have 5 copies of Plum the Forbidden.
5 copies and one
Yeah,
and one. So
5
I
and
drew
So
six
that's 6
cards.
total from
Yeah.
Plum, and then and you're losing. So you're losing 6 off Plum. You're drawing 6 cards, so you lose 6 off Nextar.
Yeah,
so 12.
so 12.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. And I don't get any treasures or anything. That would ouch.
Well, now we know what Kadina's Silencer does.
Yeah, that hurt.
There you
Okay.
go. Congrats on your coming out party, Kadina's Silencer.
Talk about a
Um,
megamorph.
Spooky. All right, so I already played a card this turn. I'm gonna go. Vesper Lark. Whoa.
Boom, boom.
And pass the turn. Trigger
haven't-
from.
I have an end
stockpile?
step from
Okay.
Ben Elmer's turn yet. I'd just like to cast Hunting Pack. This is the 4th spell of the turn, I believe. The Pirate, Plum the Forbidden, Vesper Lark. And then I have a
Yeah.
copy from Calamax, a card draw from Glade Muse,
Sick.
and I'll copy this one more time with Ward with the Conspire. 'Cause It's a
All
rare
right.
green instant or sorcery. Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's pretty good.
oh, and I have a Niblis of Frost trigger. So drew a card from Glade Muse, put a +1/+1 counter on this. 4, 5, 6 beasts, and I'll freeze. I don't know. Let's freeze those. Let's freeze those Dulcet Sirens.
Oh, my dulcet sirens. Yeah.
6
Okay.
beasts. All
I've
right.
got 6 beasts. They're 4/4s. And then, sorry, you have a trigger.
Yeah, I just make 2 servos, and I'm still passing to Kathleen.
Holy moly.
That's a lot of things happening. I didn't think Ben
Oh,
was
yeah.
going to get me so hard.
All right.
Does Calamax copy a thing?
If he's tapped, yeah.
Yes, if he's tapped the first time I cast a spell or an instant sorcery each turn, he copies it, or it copies
Okay.
it, or if they copy it, or whatever. Yeah.
I'm going to level up my wizard. I need a token of some sort. All right. My wizard is now a 2/4. Feel like I should block things more. I'm also going to play this.
Oh yeah, doesn't Calamax get like 5 counters too for all the copied
Just
spells?
one. Whenever.
Fog Bank.
Oh, whenever you copy an instant spell. Oh,
He's a big boy.
shoot. Okay, so not one counter. That would be sorry.
Kathleen, I love your
5
I love
more
your counters.
Thank you.
It was the first thing that was handy.
The SD card, yeah.
Just a 10/10. He's a 10/10 because we counted one of the counters correctly. So.
Cool. All right. So I leveled up that. I played that. I played a land this turn. I drew my 2 cards. I drew 2 land. This is like the opposite game. This is truly a cursed evening of spooky bad magic luck. It's perfect. And so I don't really have anything else to do, so I'm gonna say go. Actually, wait. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna level this up again. Because I may as well use my mana. I literally have nothing to do.
I don't think I lost a life last turn when I drew from Glade Muse.
Oh.
I'm gonna
Well, you
lose
can
life
lose
now.
another life.
I'm gonna lose life now. Yeah,
All right, and then you can lose 2 more.
I will. I'm at 17. Oh, reading cards.
Oh, wait a minute. I could have leveled this up 3 times. Go.
Okay. Well,
That's 2/5.
this thing seems pretty sweet. Yeah, let's cast that. Okay. A red and 3 more lands. Okay. Lava Brink Floodgates.
Oh God.
Sorry, untapping things. This is a artifact that taps for 2 red mana, so like a soul ring. But at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player may put a doom counter on this, or remove a doom counter from it. But then after they've done that, if it has 3 or more doom counters on it, sacrifice this, and when I do, it deals 6 damage to each creature.
I like this card's
No.
design a lot. It's
a
really
neat
cool.
card. Neat
Yeah.
card, yes.
Cool.
Okay, we've still got 10 mana. We haven't played a land yet. Do we do that?
Remove the doom counter.
Right. Yeah. Pographers, please remove the finest doom counter you have available. Nascent Metamorph. This is a 1/1 shapeshifter that when it attacks or blocks, it becomes something from your deck. Target opponent reveals cards from their library until they reveal a creature, and then this becomes that until end of turn.
Oh.
And then the revealed cards go on the bottom in a random order. Okay. Okay, cool. Simic Growth Chamber for the turn. I'll return this mountain. And then it feels correct to attack. This is a 4/4. Yeah. I'll send 2 flyers at... I'll send a bunch of stuff at Ben Ulmer, I guess. 2 flyers, a big Calamax, and some beasts. 3 beasts. All right, I'm attacking you, Ben Ulmer. You've got all that life total.
Okay. What's the Drake at?
Okay, so the Drake is a 3/4, and the Niblis of Frost is a 4/4.
Okay.
Calamax is a 10/10, and these are all 4/4s.
And you said 3 beasts are coming at me?
Yeah, 3 4/4s, another flying 4/4, a 3/4, and a 10/10.
What's it all equal to?
Plus 12, 29.
29, eh?
Wow.
Calmax doesn't have trample, right?
None of these attacking creatures have trample.
Okay. I will... Yeah, I'll pop Vesterlark in front of Calamax and take the rest.
Okay, so 15.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yes. So I'll...
No,
go
sorry,
get
19. 16 plus 3. Sorry, 19.
19? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. All right, so Vesperlark's going to die. I'm going to drain you for 1.
Okay, 16.
And we'll bring Doom Traveler back.
Okay. You got your plus 1 back from the Blood Artist?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And I also get a treasure from the Plunderer.
Yes. Yes. Okie dokie. That's my turn. Ben Wheeler. You probably have things to do, but in your upkeep, Lava Brink Floodgates.
I will be adding a doom counter, that's for sure.
Doom counters are coming down.
On Nelson's end step, I'm going to tap 2 and cast Echoing Truth targeting Beast token.
What does that do? Oh.
I don't want that. I'm going to respond.
Okay.
Oof.
Well,
Oh, and I have a trigger from your Glade Muse as well.
Yes, draw your card from Glade Muse and lose a life. Okay. You just have a bunch of 2/2s, right?
Yeah.
So. No, does anyone have like a 4/4? No. Hey,
No.
everyone's got small creatures.
I have a 1/3
No,
and
yeah.
a
I have
3/2.
I have a 2/4 and a 2/5. Please
Cool.
don't kill them.
Cool. Well, I mean, I'm a little worried that Nekusar is just going to kill me, but can Echo Mage just tap to copy spells, or does it have to pay mana?
I have to pay 2 blue.
Oh, you've got a deflecting SWAT.
All right. Well, I'm casting Clash of the Titans. That beast, the beast token that's being targeted, is still going to die, but I'd like it to fight one of my other creatures so that all of my beasts don't die. And then Calamax will trigger. So will Niblis of Frost.
That's interesting, Nelson. So what you're telling me is that oh no, this has 2 targets. What are you targeting?
Well, first, okay, yeah. So first I choose targets, and then I have a copy trigger above the stack, and then Niblis trigger above the stack. So a beast token will try to fight, I guess, Niblis of Frost.
Okay.
Okay, and then I have prowess and copy trigger. And other triggers. So can I go through those or what?
Yeah, you go through those.
Sure.
Get that stack built up.
Let me tap down with the freezing trigger. Let's tap down the 1/3 that gains life. Ben, what's it called? Sorry, the Amonkhet card.
Anointer Priest.
Anointer Priest. Let's freeze Anointer Priest. And then Calamax wants to copy this. I'll have, I don't know. Let's just have Nekusar fight Blood Artist.
All right, buddy.
We need
The
Blood
odds
Artist to
are
die for the
against
500th time.
Yeah. All right. Blood Artist dies, and I'll drain you again, Nelly.
Okay, that's fair. I'm at 15. Yeah. Does this stack resolve, Wheeler, or is something else happening?
That fight is fine. I'm going to
Will Bender.
respond
Will Bender.
and
It's always Will Bender.
no, it's this is me
Oh.
responding to your prowess trigger. I'm going to wait. You have open mana.
I have a bit, and but the
Hmm.
Kessig Wolf Friend it's not enough to activate this. It's 3 mana.
No, but you
I
have
have
3
3
mana.
mana.
And if you cast one spell, this just ends up wrathing my board for no value. So I'm not going to flip up that Bane of the Living. You don't know what it is. That's
All
fine.
right.
You're good to go.
Okay. So I just lose a beast token here.
And your Niblis, right? You went Beast to
No,
Niblis?
because it's a 5/5 now. Because I had already cast another spell before I attacks. But it has 4 damage marked on it.
Interesting. Okay. Groovy. I'm also gonna end a turn. I'm gonna unmorph Soul Collector.
Nice.
Soul Collector.
Wheeler can steal our stuff.
Yeah, this is yeah.
Oh, neat.
This was art on a card. I'm going to.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, one of the first cards I ever opened. Can't say if it affected me as a kid. Anyways, I'm going to untap.
We'll just drop that Ben Wheeler opened one of these cards first out of a pack of Magic and hasn't looked back. Has continued to play Magic the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it and said, "God, I wish that were me." But I was just talking about being a large, a hulking goth oaf. Draw for turn.
A golf.
A golf.
Golf.
A
Oaf.
Golf oaf.
Big belly goof BF.
Oh, big belly goof BF. I go to. Yeah, I keep telling them that's what the acronym stands for, and they keep banning me from these forums. I don't get it. I'm going to play an island. I'm going to tap. In hindsight, why did I unmorph this? I'm going to play Ixodron.
Oh.
When it
What's
comes into
that
play,
mean?
turn all non-token creatures face down.
Ugh.
And they're now 2/2s. And then its power and toughness are equal to the number of face down creatures in play.
I just want to do a thing before that happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Commune with Lava for 1.
Okay.
I just want it for the triggers, really.
Yeah. It's non-token. You get to keep all your beasts.
Yeah, that is nice. I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll conspire and I'll copy with Calamax. And I'll freeze. I don't know, what should I freeze? I'll freeze Ixodron.
Oh.
I have a question. My friend that was frozen, is it still frozen?
Yeah, it's still the same permanent. So
Okay.
there should be an Anointed Priest face down tapped and will tap next turn. Okay.
Is there any way of like getting them back the right side over?
Flickering.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Flickering's a good way to do it.
Okay, so I have a Glade Muse trigger. I'm losing a life here. I'm at 14. And then I have 3 copies of Commune with Lava. This is going to get 2+1/+1 counters from copying things twice. And then these 3 cards I can play until the end of my next turn. They're Channeled Force, Prophetic Bolt, and Charmbreaker doubles. But they're just chilling in exile right now. I hope I did that right.
I'm going to also cast...
I think I did.
I don't need to do that. Oh no, I mucked your Glade Muse, didn't I? That's probably fine.
Yeah.
I'm
My
gonna
playmat is black and my sleeves are black.
tap 3 and cast Right into Being. I look at the top 2 cards of my deck. I can manifest one of them, and the other goes either on top or bottom.
Yep.
I'm gonna manifest this one, and then I'm gonna put this one on the bottom. And I will go to Nelson. What do you have? You have a bunch of 4/4s on tap?
I have 3 4/4s and 3 2/2s untapped. Yeah, they're hard to see because of my playmat. Sorry.
Kathleen, I would like to attack you with one of these face down cards that was originally Soul Collector and is still Soul Collector.
I'm gonna block with my commander so I can try to get it back.
Wait, will that work?
It's a 2/2.
No, but Soul Collector's going to steal it, right? Oh, but it's going to die first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it can go to the command zone.
Is it going to find it?
He could.
It goes to command zone?
I'm just going to let them trade. I don't care. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I will
need to read
pass.
the card
Go
again. I
ahead.
can see it. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, we good.
Resolved it with a
Yeah, they're
Right.
replacement effects, and person controls effect, replace, yada yada.
I draw 2. I play a.
No, don't draw 2. Don't draw 2.
Oh,
There's no Nekasar because
Yeah,
right.
Nekasar's
I'm
gone.
sorry. How do you want to resolve this?
Yeah, just put the one back that was second down.
Okay.
Is that okay with everyone else? And don't
Yeah.
lose any
Yes.
life.
Right.
But in your upkeep, would you like to add or remove a flood or a doom counter or neither?
I will remove one.
Okay, 0 doom counters presently.
I'm gonna play this command tower, and then there's probably a good way of doing this, but I don't know what it is.
Ben Megados asks if you are supposed to have 2 treasures because of Anointed Procession. Possibly that's
yes,
true.
I should. That's a very good point.
Right? Okay,
Yep.
great. Thanks, Megados.
Yep. Thank you, Megados. What'd I do without you? All right. Okay. Well, does that change anything? Maybe. I'm going to tap 3. And play a Mayhem Devil.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Is that whenever any player sacrifices anything?
Yippers.
Cool.
And then I'm going to let's go. I just got to math this out right. So that'd be 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna secure the waste X is 4, so I make 8 warriors.
Oh.
Nice.
I'll just say there's 8 here because they're not going to be here for long.
Uh-huh.
And then I would like to cast Awaken the Blood Avatar, sacrificing 1, 2, 3 to start with. Does anyone have any responses as I'm going through
Nope.
this? I guess just scream
No.
out if you're like, I have a thing. Okay, so
No, I'm
F-
tapped out.
F6
Cool.
in it up here.
all right, cool. So 3. So Awaken the Blood Avatar comes on in. Everybody sacks a creature, and it's actually going to make 2 blood avatars.
2 blood avatars. Sacrifice 2 creatures.
No, just sacrifice 1.
Oh, okay, right, because it's the spell
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
token. Okay.
So
okay.
first, we've got the triggers from the sacrificing for the spell, I guess. I'm going to put them all at Kathleen. It's 3 shots from Mayhem Devil.
Oof.
And then everybody is sacrificing a creature, so that's another 3. I'm going to send them 3 at Nelson.
Okay, I'm at 11.
And then I'm going to cast Awaken the Blood Avatar again. Sacrificing... well, I'm just going to sacrifice this stack. So I'm going to sacrifice 10 things. I can sacrifice as much as I want to it. Casting again, so everybody sacrifices, so there's going to be 13 sacrifice triggers and 2 more blood avatars.
Cool.
I'm going to put 8 of them at Ben.
5 more.
And 8 of them are going to Ben, and 5, we'll say, 1 is going to Nelson. What do we have? 4 more.
4 left. 4 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go 1 more to Ben, 1 more to Nelson, 1 more to Kathleen, and 1 more to Nelson.
Okay.
And then I'd like to go to combat.
Yeah.
I
It just
swing,
kills all of us, doesn't
and
it?
everybody
Yes.
takes
With the
12.
attack trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Wheeler, you have mana. Are you doing anything or?
Yeah. I mean, I do have this Cadena silencer again.
Ooh. Do you want to do it?
I don't know. It's 8 o'clock. Do you want me
Right?
to do it?
I don't
Up to
care.
you.
I'm fine either way.
So you're doing
Fine.
it in response to
Happy.
the...
Well, with all the triggers on the stack.
The attack triggers.
The
just
attack triggers.
Okay.
So they would all be countered.
Yeah. If you want to do it.
Well, there's 3 other people at this table. Do you want me to do this? All right.
Let's
Nelson
do it.
and
Let's do
Kathleen.
it. You're
Great.
doing it.
I think we should
Do
let
it.
Ben win.
Oh, okay,
He's
fair enough.
he's getting all of us at once. I think that's impressive. We've been styled upon.
All
Let
right.
him do an ollie on our still warm corpses.
All right. I'll megamorph, but I'll forget the trigger.
I feel styled upon. Yeah. All right. GG, everybody.
Good game. Good game.
GG. I mean, for what it's worth, if I do this, I think Nelson just kills everyone
Yeah,
else.
I think
So
it's
it's
fine.
just
Like,
king.
I have a
It's
ton
Kingmaker.
Of, yeah, I have a ton of power
Kinda.
on the board, right?
Yeah.
And like those Mayhem Devil triggers got everyone's life really low.
And now they're just like, I'm the blood artist. No, I'm I'm the I'm the avatar. I'm the blood avatar. No, you're the blood. Wait, who's the blood avatar?
I can't believe that's not a legendary.
The
Yeah.
blood avatar?
Makes-
Yeah.
Just another blood avatar.
Yeah.
How many blood avatars do you need?
So many.
It's obscene.
It's a good question, Kathleen. It's important that someone asked it.
I think it's important from the environment's point of view that we get used to having less blood avatars. You know, like this cycle of blood avatar consumption just can't go on. It's not sustainable.
I mean, at this point, I really feel like
You're
the
right,
more
you're
blood
right.
avatars we have, the more nature can get back to healing.
Yeah.
There's no ethical blood consumption under blood avatars.
Yeah.
Hey.
These are all good
Right,
points.
I forgot I was the host person. Hi, thanks for tuning in. I was putting my tokens away. We hope you had fun with Spooky Commander Night. And thank you very much for tuning on in. A reminder that this stream is brought to you by the amazing folks over at cardkingdom.com. If you want to get any of those sweet, sweet singles and such, or just, you know, Crimson Vows coming along, get some of that pre-orders and whatnot, go to there and let them know that we sent you, and you get a cool button that says
Untap, draw, oops, upkeep,
classic.
or something like that.
No, it's upkeep, draw, oops, untap.
Yeah.
I couldn't even screw up right.
And also a reminder, I totally forgot to mention at the top of the show, and I probably should have, the PPR is coming very, very soon.
So soon.
It's happening on next Friday, right? I have my times correct? Yeah.
Yes.
It is
Yeah.
definitely happening next Friday.
1 week today.
Yeah, definitely still have to record a couple of videos for
Oh,
that.
we sure do. Tomorrow I'm doing 3. And you should tune on in. It's going to be awesome. We're going to get to play with the Crimson Vow cards. Come check us out. Everybody who you see here will be there, and we want you to be there. So it'll be sick. And also a reminder that everything we do is brought to you by you over at our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. You're the reason we're able to do all this stuff. So thank you. Paul, what do we got going on for the rest of the week?
Coming up tomorrow, we got James doing another bonus stream of Cycle Frontier. He tried it out last weekend, and I guess he enjoyed it. You can tell James likes a game because he'll be like, "I'm gonna do a quick bonus stream of this." And he plays it, and then you see on the schedule that, like, for the next 5 weeks. So,
Yeah.
I think the beta for this is only open for a little bit longer. So,
Oh, it's not out. Oh, okay. Cool.
but then on Sunday, it's Rhythm Cafe, where Ian and Heather are going to be playing Samba de Amigo.
I would have assumed they would have played this game by now.
So this game is the White Whale. They've been trying to play this, but the problem is, in order to play it, it requires
like maracas, right?
Well, it also requires a Dreamcast, and the Dreamcast is Ian's Dreamcast that has been in various states of workingness for the past 5 years. Mm-hmm. If you followed the saga of the Dreamcast on Tinker Tailor Solder Fry, it has gone through very, very few, very, very many iterations. So, from what
Good things take time.
So Ian says that it's ready. I believe Heather is slightly skeptical whether it will actually happen or not, but we'll see. And then it's going to be Storybook Brawl for the final episode of Storybook Brawl. Is this your card?
Yeah, I've got a costume that I might put on, but my husband has surgery the very next morning, and I don't know if I'll be able to get all the clown makeup off in time.
Might be the wrong kind of tone.
Although it would give me an instance in a clown costume, dressed as Pagliacci, to say, "But doctor." So I might take that up. These they don't come up often, so who knows?
And then on Monday, Graham is going to be continuing with his play it forward of Deus Ex Mankind Divided. And then there's no Can't Draw Horses Club for Corey is taking off November because there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on, and it's just worked out to be better for that. But on Monday evening, it is the finale of Alabaster Kingdom, the last episode. Things are really popping off. If you haven't checked out that series, you very much should. It is all the episodes are up here on Twitch because the YouTube is still having issues, but they are up here on Twitch and they're also available in podcast form.
Yes, go listen to the podcasts.
And we can also tell you that
That's my sales pitch.
Okay.
We are, while the finale of the campaign is on Monday, we are actually going to be having a bonus on the November 8th, where we're actually going to have a live episode with the KISS, the DM, and all the players getting back together and doing kind of a post-mortem, a review of what they thought about the show, all their what they thought about their characters, and taking questions from the audience and all that good stuff. And then on Tuesday, we're into Mine O'Clock. James Uno and Serge playing the Minecraft, followed by Talking Sim, followed by Bloodwash on Let's Nope, which sounds scary. Followed by more Deus Ex late at night on Tuesday. So, lots of cool stuff coming up. Loadingrerun.com/live. It's a place to go for the full schedule. And let's thank all the awesome people who subscribed during the stream.
Ooh, Rendezvous for 30 months. Wow, thank you.
Wolfgang Cloud for 90 months. Thanks, buddy.
Oh my goodness, that is Adam. Thanks for the gift, Demon Fire. He's on to Nelson's scheme.
Oh no, it's everyone's spookiest character in their life. Their boss, Graham_LRR, gifted a sub by Dog of Myth. Run! Look busy!
Oh no, it's the one called Stu. 99 months.
I unironically have nightmares of Graham firing me, like on a semi-monthly basis. It's weird.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Nightbook, my man, 43 months apparently since we made that joke. Wow.
Don't worry,
Wow.
we won't fire you while you're asleep, Ben.
Yeah, we'll say it to your face.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Meeps a lot. 67 months. Thank you very much.
And watch out, me is bored. Subscribe for 50 months. Boredom can lead to all kinds of problems.
Oh, Banana Swunk. Happy 9 months.
And Goof, gifted by Dog of Myth. Thank you.
And once again, thank you so much for 500 bits from not Kane nor Abel. To bits, etc.
The bits. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning on in. We really, really appreciate it. And, you know, Halloween is coming right up. So we hope you have a very safe and fun one, whatever you might do. I mean, it's on a Sunday. If you party on Sundays, good for you. I will be sitting and probably going to bed. I will be sitting. That's what I'll be doing. I mean, probably
That sounds
sitting.
awesome.
Sitting down like a good big belly goth BF.
Big belly golf. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Come to
Bye.
the darkness.